And we are back. Hope you stuck around with us. Still everybody to refresh stream. Yeah, we are set up to cast Nihongo versus Cheesy Dwarf, otherwise known as the Dentist. Talking about Beatles songs in the chat because we are on Submarine, of course. Let's see if everybody's ready. Both are excited. They are saying hooray and yip yip. So definitely. Nihongo is answering in Russian, so I don't know what that means. It's been ready, you know. Спасибо. All right. Looks like we're good in terms of dropped frames, so it was just a hiccup. No worries about that. In the meantime, 11 wins 2-0 versus Tagged Ones, and is already waiting in the semifinals to the winner of this very match that we are casting right now. 11 is of course the runner-up from last week, and the winner from the week before, from the SDO before. You know what I mean. It's so confusing when SDO is not each week. I'm so used to saying last week and this week and that week. The language is just too confusing. Alright everyone, welcome to Submarine LE, where we all live in an LE submarine. An LE submarine, an LE submarine. LE, of course, in case you did not know, stands for Leathery Eclipse. Leathery Eclipse. That's when a big old dragon is blocking out the sun with its leathery wings. Right? That's poetic, right? It's like a strong visual image. Good thing we're in a visual medium here. In the northwest corner of the map, all the way from the land of Russia, on their home turf here, are Teal Terran, current reigning SDO champion. Give it up for Nihongo! And in the southeast corner of the map, our purple, not Protoss, Zerg, all the way from Slovakia. Give it up for Cheesy Dwarf, otherwise known as the Dentist. The Overmind icon there. I love the Overmind decal. It's just a big old eye. Hi. Is that an eye? Eye? Yeah, it's an eye. Eye. I is it me? No, you? No, I. No, it's me. Where's I? Why is I stop playing? Oh. Nihongo chasing the drone away. Oh, it's hiding. But it gets funarred by Reaper. Gets extracted. Yeah, get it? Yeah, the drone was looking for extraction. I'm doing pistol snaps. Pistol snaps. That's what I do when, when I want to do pistol fingers. But since we're only on our audio, so you need like an audio aid to know that I'm doing pistol fingers. So I'm doing pistol snaps. That was a short explanation. All right, everyone. Relax here. I thought it would be super hyped before because Am I sounding a little tired today? It's a bit odd because I woke up in the middle of the night because guess what? There's a windstorm going on. I don't. It's probably the microphone can't pick it up, but there's like a howling wind all around me constantly, just going. It's like it's a thing. So I woke up in the middle of the night because the window in the computer room just burst open. It like opens into the house, into the room. And luckily it wasn't raining, so nothing got wet like my computer and stuff and my laptop. Yeah. That was like at 3 a.m. and ever since then I couldn't sleep because I just sat in bed, you know, my phone browsing Reddit because, you know, what else am I gonna do? Anyway, looks like we have a nice little game shaping up here. Very chill. Benny Nest gets cancelled? Huh. And we're going to into a roach warren instead. Our dentist is going to prepare a root canal here with the roach ravagers, as opposed to I'm trying to think of like a dental procedure and a name, and I'm coming up short. I'm not the best at this. Anyway, Nyongo going with the mech composition again. It's going to be Blue Flame Hellions. This time, no ghosts. So, you know, it's going to be at least chill. The dentist's lair is about to finish. One Zergling working on the rocks. Very ambitious. The ambitious Zergling. We'll call it Betty. Betty, the ambitious Zergling. It's got one kill, so you know. It already killed the Reaper. So it's like, you know what? I'll keep myself hype. I'll keep munching on rocks here. The dentist just droned real hard. And Nihongo is about to push in with Blue Flame Hellbats. Blue Flame's about to finish. Not the crispest of timing, but pretty good, and nonetheless, they're gonna catch all the drones as they're pressing. Down a step. Okay. That could have been so much worse. This manages to evacuate a lot of the drones, so not going to see a lot of kills here. Roaches are popping out, and between the roaches and the queens, these hellbats are dealt with. No, don't move all your drones in. No, they just blindly long distance mine themselves into the hellbat fire. Oh, what a shame. That was so unfortunate. I mean, unless Nihongo kind of saw it happening with a 9,000 IQ move. Yeah, could be. I don't know. Yeah, that was a lot of dead drones that should not be dead. Hellions coming in here with the blue flame. Actually not managing to catch too much. Nice response by the dentist. Otherwise known as Cheesy Dwarf. Well, it's not been cheesy so far, you know. Call yourself Cheesy Dwarf. I expect cheese, damn it. Hey, Reventhon redeemed stretch your roaches. So let's everyone stretch our roaches. Put our hands up and stretch our backs by stretching ourselves to the side. It's very important to stretch your back muscles, your back shoulder blade muscles. There. The thing, when you game, these are the muscles that should be taking the brunt of your movements. It's very important to stretch them out. Alright. Hydra Nest is finishing. We do have an infestation pit already finished for the dentist. And we have pathogenic glands coming up. So we're going to have not disruptors, the you know, Zerg disruptors. Infestors, yes. Disruptor, investor. Pretty much the same thing, right? Alright, drilling close on the way for Nihongo. Widowmine is so cute. The waddling. Boop, beep, beep, beep. They got the laser heads. So it's okay. Look at them, like they're sniffing around. More like a Widowmine Roomba type, like robot running around the place as like a pet. So cool. Without the actual explosives, thank you very much. Those things are not reliable. Not in my house. You have a Spire on the way for the dentist as well. I'm assuming that's just for safety. Because, you know, going mutas now is maybe not the best. If your enemy is going mech, they're probably going to have Thors, which do pretty well against Mutalisks. Decent crypt cleaning by Nihongo here, which is a bit of a weakness of mech composition. Oh, but that's a distraction, Nihongo. What was that? Was that Widowmine drop? Yeah, Widowmine drop gets 12 drones at the back here. And now the dentist is actually behind on worker count. Gonna have to drone hard to catch up. Alright, Nihongo has 8 tanks. Only 1 Thor though. But got 8 Widowmines. That's a lot of splash damage in that Terran army. Greater Spire is on the way for the dentist. And I like that because Broodlords, they tend to like, you know, trade pretty well against mech units. Hellbots counter them pretty nicely for a while, but you know, the few units basically against expensive units. Everything got bunched up. There was also a drop in the third base of the dentist. 16 more drones go down, and the dentist is now again behind on workers and having to spend a lot of resources just re-droning. While Nihongo is just spending resources on army units. Expensive army units. Alright. Oh! That is a bit of an overbiling. Okay, it's not Widowmines this time, it's aliens. Forgot to click on the the Medivac to see what's in there. Not gonna get a lot of kills here, the Medivac does get sniped. There's another Medivac coming in here for some reason. Okay, Infestors are out, but they're not going to do too well against the mech army. There's not much that they can do, really. I mean, they can fungal some of it, but what is that going to do? It's going to make the mech army immobile and slow, but they're already mobile and slow. It's not like it's a big change, you know? Oh no, it's coming from the side, but the tanks are all aligned. Coming into tank range. There's that neural parasite, but it's gonna kill a couple of units, but that's about it. Huh? This does manage to clean up a lot of the mech army, but another attack on the third base kills more drones, and Nihongo has picked up some of the Thors and moved on to the fourth base of the dentist. Oh, these drones are lining up. It's a barbecue. GG is cold, and Nihongo, a Russian Terran, continues on. Still undefeated and haven't dropped a map yet today. Neither did 11. These two titans are looking to be meeting in the semi-finals. There's a decent chance that they will also meet in the finals itself, in the final match, as tends to be the case. That's what happened last week, or last SDO is what I mean. 11 coming in from the lower bracket. Nihongo was already there. Let's see what the next map is going to be. It is going to be Cheesy Dwarf's Choice, or the Dentist. Dentist's Choice, get it? 9 out of 10 dentists recommend this map. Huh? Get it? It's a good joke. If only the dentist actually chose a map, then my timing would have been perfect. But The timing is not perfect because the dentist hasn't chosen a map yet. I'm just reminding them that it's their map choice. Yeah, people are contributing to the Intro Español. It's a thing. Yeah, I still don't know any Spanish. It's not gonna help. And since I got back to working from the office this week, I definitely did not have time to work on my Finnish intros. I barely had time today to work on my on clipping the clips from the last SDO from 2 weeks ago, which I haven't clipped yet. But I clipped him today. So. That's how busy I've been the past week. It's been a very exhausting week, I'm telling you. I so did not enjoy going back to work that I actually handed in my resignation yesterday. That's how badly it went. All right, everyone. See if everybody's ready. Raise check. Check. There we go. Let's get to it. Dip, dip, boop, boop. Look, this isn't GSL. This is SDO. In SDO, we have up to Diamond League players. And Diamond League players, they're not Dark and they're not Raynor. So, chillax on people. People make mistakes all the time. It's part of the learning process. We are incredibly forgiving here, and we don't disrespect people for the mistake that they make. We cringe in pain because sometimes it's very painful, but that's empathy. That's not teasing people. We don't tease people for their mistakes here. We encourage people to learn. That's what we do. We are a very wholesome clan thingy going on here. Unless it's Stick. Yeah, Stick makes mistakes all the time. And then they make fun of me. You put one supply depot on a place that turns out to be not a ramp at all, but kind of looks like a ramp if you don't know the map and it's the first time you see it, and it's dark and the floor is wobbly. And they never let it go, and they keep making fun of you, and you put it in clips and in duct tapes, and they never stop making fun of you. Anyway, we are on Yakarta LE. We're in the southwest corner of the map. Current reigning SDO champion all the way from the land of Russia. Representing Star Community, it is our Teal Terran, Nihongo. And in the northeast corner of the map, all the way from the land of Slovakia, our Purple Zerg, not Protoss, otherwise known as Cheesy Dwarf, it is the Dentist. One out of 10 dentists recommend hatchery first. Hatchery first, for a quick smile and a wonderful economy. Hatch first, the fresh maker. Boy, that is an old reference. I don't know if you even know that's an old, like the Mentos commercial. I don't know how far back they kept running those commercials, but it's to be a thing. All right, drone is hiding from the Reaper, and the Reaper does not get to catch it this time. Looks like the Dentist is going to get away with getting that third base on time. No, they're still using it. I don't really watch commercials anymore. It's not on television because I don't watch television. I only watch the YouTube commercials, which are just like extremely creepy, like our kid has cancer, give us money kind of commercials that they put nowadays. It's not. They seem very sleazy and questionable. I don't know why, but yeah, no. Hey, look at that. Speaking of creepy and questionable, someone actually wants us to do an intro in Espanol. Well, you asked for it. See, I'll see what I can do. It's going to be awful. It's actually going to be really bad. Um, Google Translate from English to Spanish in the north. Oh, not north corner of the map. I don't know what's going on in the game. I'm not even looking. En la esquina norte del mapa. Okay. Let's see how do. Okay, we also need south. South, right? South. In south. Ah, yeah, this is also. Okay, so this is west. We got east. Right? So, en la esquina norte sur de la mapa. No, no can be norte sur. It's going norte oeste de la mapa. Right? Or something like that. Where are we? Yeah, red. Hold on. We need a new sentence. So we don't have to translate like that. Gonna need to know the colors because I don't remember the colors. Let's call him red player. Player. El jugador rojo. Okay. It is S. Oh, that's easy. S, and then I have to just put the name. That would sound really stupid. So I'm gonna have to type the colors in real time. Gonna be interesting. Oh look, nothing happened in the game. I didn't miss a damn thing. Am I right? I literally was not looking. I have no idea what's going on. But I was assuming nothing was happening. You get the more entertaining part, which is me Google translating how to do an intro in Spanish. You asked for it. I did not ask for it. I did not want to do this. I could have babbled about something. I could have talked about the weather. I could have found something to talk about. But no, you wanted an intro Espanol. So it's what you get. It's the kind of entertainment. Anyway, Dentist going to go with Hydralisk then. A pretty quick one at that. And a Baiting Nest. So Link Ben Hydra. That's a nice composition. Nihongo is already on the move though. Good creep shred by the Dentist is going to delay Nihongo a little bit and going to buy the Zerg some time to get more units out. Bailing speed is about to finish as well. Where are Bailings? No Bailings. No Bailings. No Bailings. Where are Bailings? I like it when the winged Zerglings are all bunched up together like a bouquet. Like a bouquet of death. They might be in a position to circle the tanks though. Oh, but the Bailings is just now morphing. Okay. The Dentist realizes, no, this is not a good position to be making Bailings right here and right now. Nihongo takes the hint and jumps forward, kills some of the Banes, but has to back away from here. There are some Hellbats to help with the Zerglings. Most of them are dead, but the Banes are rolling in. Gonna clean out a lot of the Terran units. There's enough Queens here to defend though. Tanks are still alive, but all the medivacs are dead. They can't even evacuate the tanks. They're gonna have to walk away. Oh, nope, there's a medivac. Marines walk. Tanks fly, Marines walk. Alright. Why did it turn black all of a sudden? Hey, doggo. Pet the dog. Hey, it's a dancing spore. Look at that. It's shimmying. Yeah, it's an unrooted spore, basically kind of not doing anything. Right? Nihongo is adding marauders into the mix here. I'm assuming that's to use the slow thing is slow grenades with some concussive shells on the banelings, which could save a whole bunch of marines from death. A horrible death, I might add, in acid. Ducklings are so cute. Alright, this is an infestation pit again by the dentist. If we're going to see infestors again, I think this time it's gonna go a little better against the bio units. A little more effective, if you will. Nihongo, cleaning creep. Good creeps are by the dentist. There's a lot of like strategic depth here that gives the dentist a lot of forewarning on where Nihongo is coming from. It gives a lot of mobility, especially with the speed banes. Third base going up for Nihongo. Fourth is being constructed out of sight. Yes, the Nihongo basically just clearing out creep, building up an army, getting a third. The dentist is about to be maxed though. There's finally some harassment drops, but I don't think that's going to get out of here alive. The hydralisks are going to kill the medevac. Boom. A hive has started for the dentist. Nihongo just giving the dentist a lot of time to build up. But then again, Nihongo also has the time to build up. You might see a game that goes straight into the late game. Nice snipe on that full medevac. I mean, this is a big map. You got plenty of bases to go around. But you are going to start finding it a little more difficult to hold them as the game progresses. Alright. Hey, Melty! Thank you for renewing that sub. I owe you 6 quacks for 6 months. Let's go. Quack, 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 quack. There you are. Just before the bailings roll in, there's no splits. Whoopee! That used to be a Terran army. Oh, and the hydralisks are coming in from the sides. The Zerglings are all still alive. So many Banes are left over. They're just going to roll right through here into the natural mineral line. Sploosh! Kablooey! Kablam! It looks like Nihongo is going to be bleeding here as the dentist will take a map. I don't see how Nihongo can be recovering from this. There's just too much Zerg and more is coming. GG's called. The dentist pulls a tooth out and makes the reigning champion bleed. And the Queens of the Banes managed to push back the Terran army and the tanks and marines attacked across the map. There is your lesson for the day. Alright. Oh, that's what's in Spanish. Okay, there we go. Yeah. I don't know any Spanish, so that's already way too advanced for me. Los tanques e infantes de marina atacaron a través del mapa. Las reinas y las predicciones lograron hacer retroceder al ejército terrano. There you go. This is your 6th grade level reading comprehension. Hey, we are going into gold pillars. Hey, that's how they spelled it. Pillars of gold. Stop shaking your head, Kuro. You asked for this. Yes, and you are going to get a Spanish intro. An intro español right here. Enjoy yourselves. It's going to be purple and teal. Those are the colors. Teal. And purple. Okay, es el jugador verde azulado and morado. Okay. Let's hope I get this right. Let's get to it. Everybody's ready. Boop. 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 I have 15,000. 900 grapes. Yep. Almost Krupp. No. Krupp has done enough Spanish intros. Besides, I don't want to waste my Krupp pleases on Spanish intro. No, on TVZ. We are waiting. I get Krupp pleases either for ZVZs or TVTs. Terran versus Terran. That's where I bring the Kuro in. ZVZs because that's the matchup she really likes and she enjoys. And she's the best at analyzing. And TVT because it's the matchup she hates the most. It's a love-hate thing. Anyway, we are on Pillars of Gold, LE. Oh wait, I need to do it in Spanish. Okay, fuck. I didn't prepare the LA thingy. Hold on. So, in the north east of... I misspelled east, so that's why it's getting me thingy. Okay. En la esquina noreste del mapa, el jugador verde azulado. Wait, how do I say from Russia? Desde Rusia es Nihongo. Okay, now. Southwest corner of the map, and it's going to be purple. Okay. En la esquina suroeste del mapa, el jugador morado desde Eslovaquia es el dentista. El dentisto. El dentista. Okay, it's dentista, not dentisto. Okay, there we go. Darn it. If you're proud, enjoy yourself, light VIPs. I murder your language. Oh, wait, no! I promised I'm going to do it in that awful, like, inappropriate Spanish accent that they had in the old Speedy Gonzalez cartoons. God damn it, I missed it. Never mind. I mean, we can't do a second intro. Nothing's going to happen in this game. They're not going to do anything. We don't even have a ghost. What's going on? We don't even have a ninja ghost coming up. What is it this even? Oh, Nyongo is going to catch the drone here though. No. Oh, it was a bait. The Netist got the other base instead. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was still wrapped up in the whole Spanish intro thing. But we can move on from that. Because we got a lot to talk about. Such as this Overlord speed coming up. The dentist is planning something. This is an upgrade they haven't gotten so far in this series, I believe. So we might see something a little bit cheekier. Or maybe the dentist is just done with getting supply blocked by losing scouting overlords. Could be. Alright. The dentist is running hard. Hellions coming up from Nihongo. I'm assuming this is not going to be... It's going to be Banshee again. There we go. But I don't know if it's going to be Mech again. How many guesses? Nihongo is taking a third guess. Okay, so it might be Mech. Yep, there we go. The second factory. Nihongo. Going to go Mech one more time in this series. The dentist getting a baneling nest. So maybe assuming that Nihongo is going to go bio again. Let me apologize for this. Yeah, Light remembered the whole Gonzalez thing. I forgot about the Speedy Gonzalez cartoon. Someone posted a Speedy Gonzalez cartoon with a very inappropriate Spanish accent. Eh? 7 drones go down to the Hellions. But the Hellions might end up dying here. No, they do get away. It's nice. Sorry I wasn't offensive, Light. We offensiveness, racial offensiveness does not come naturally to all of us. Like you, Light. You know? Some of us are culturally sensitive and don't want to offend people very, very easily, you know? Hence, my attempt at doing an actual intro in Espanol. That wasn't offensive at all. It was cultural fertilization, if you will, or what is it? Cultural pollination, cross pollination. Yeah, that's what it was. Although I think fertilization is better because it was shit. Huh? Get it? I'm doing pistol snaps because that's like my pistol fingers, but for audio. Yeah. Alright, Nihongo getting blue flame. Already got a lot of value out of these Hellion attacks. 11 drones died in total. I mean, the Banshees helped. Banshee killed 4 of them. There's no cloak for the Banshees though. So they're just gonna join the light mech composition. It's gonna be McLaren. Because we are getting... What's them called? You need Cyclones, that's the one. Cyclones, Banshees, and Hellions. So Nihongo is pretty much, you know, been... I think the Terran with the most variety we've seen so far. We've seen Bio, we've seen Mech, like Heavy Mech, now we're seeing McLaren, we saw Ghosts. Nihongo proving to be quite the versatile Terran here, not doing the exact same all the time. Alright, Blue Flame Hellion coming in! Oh, but the roaches, pretty good. Banshees are helping, but they have to be careful because there's a lot of queens at the back there. Nihongo gets pushed away after killing 8 more drones. There's no backstab here. This is the situation where you kind of want like a Liberator at the back somewhere. Something to backstab while this main attack is going on, but this time there wasn't. However, Nihongo, this does coming in with the 2 forces. Some Hellions sneaking around, trying to get into the natural base. They might catch a lot of dead drones there. Remember, they have blue flames. Shh. Only 12 drones. There's no target firing here. Still, this is keeping the dentist from building up an economy. And forcing the Zerg to constantly remake drones means they're not using their resources and larvae on making army. And now there's nothing even to deal with these Banshees. They're just gonna keep on munching on drones. 21 dead drones, maybe even more. Remember, the Banshees don't even have a cloak. 24 drones in total. Holy crapoly. More might. 26! Gonna get a 27! Oof. This is really rough. Alright, only in the meantime, Nihongo keeps on pumping out army units. Not SV. That Zergling got an SV that was constructing the refinery, not the extractor. You know, the Terran extractor. Terran assimilator, if you will. Nihongo trying to come in here for another poke. This time, a lot of Cyclones are available to deal with the Roaches, kiting them back with the lock-ons. There's even the leftover Banshee as well. And 17 kills on that Banshee. Holy crapoly. Ventis is running out of army units here. Is whittling down Nihongo's army. So, it's not without its merits, but yeah, the Dentist is just bleeding out units and not trading fantastically well. And over time, these kiting Cyclones are just gonna get more and more value. The Zerglings mean nothing when there's blue flame Hellions all over the place. Just making them disappear. Burning their wings. And now the Dentist is left with just queens. Nihongo just killed so much Zerg army. Look at that, the units lost tab. Before that battle started 2 minutes ago, Nihongo had about 3,000 lost minerals, and now it's 6,000. Just on all these Zerglings and Roaches that died here. Now, Infestors are coming out. They do have the pathogen gland, so they're going to have energy to start with, but there are no other upgrades. No neural parasite, only fungals and that anti-air thing. Defense, what's it? Oh, the blue flame against the Zerglings. It just burn them as they run. It's so frustrating. Yeah, the Netix just doesn't have anything to deal with this light mech army. The McLaren composition. Nihongo sniped Dentist's third base, so that's going to have to be rebuilt. The main base is fairly mined out. The natural still has a bit of mining in it. The Dentist is going to get a fourth base as well, going to double expand to try and catch up. But look at the army supply. The Dentist is just so far behind. And if they want to catch up economically, they're going to have to spend a lot of resources on the drones are not working. Oh no! The Dentist, el dentista. ¿Por qué? Ooh, there's a fusion core on the way for Nihongo and more starports. The stupid units are coming! Yay, we're gonna have stupid units! Yes, the battle cruisers are about to be reporting, although Nihongo really doesn't even need them. Nihongo may be being a little bit too cautious here. Cementing a lead, but didn't realize just how far ahead they were ahead of the Dentist. That was a sentence, was it? I think it was. There is a Spire on the way for the Dentist, so at least it's going to be something that's going to be able to deal with the battle cruisers, you know, pumping out some Corruptors out. But Nihongo is building 3 battle cruisers at a time. Yeah, could have just crushed the Dentist with the army that Nihongo already had, I think. But and if Nihongo makes the mistake of waiting for the battle cruisers, maybe Dentist has a chance to come back here. Right, Nihongo coming in from 2 sides here. This is a distraction. The backstab is coming in to the 4th base. of the dentist. There's a lot of creep spread there, so there's a lot of delay. Ooh, fungals on fungals 1 Hellion. Yeah, the fungals that they don't do nothing to this composition. It's not bunched up enough to actually damage enough units. Ah, but the roaches, there's enough roaches. Nihongo maybe not paying attention to this front, going to lose everything here. And this front, only killing some queens and clean creep, not actually doing any damage. And just like that, the dentist is back on top in the armor supply and has enough roaches to defend Nihongo. But Nihongo already has the transition prepared. 4 battle cruisers are already made. 3 more on the way. Yamato is about to be finished, and this is what's going to be finishing the game for Nihongo. Well, look at Nihongo's 4th base. It's just a row of orbital commands. I thought they might make it into a what's the other one? God damn it! I blanked out. Planetary Fortress. That's the one. Like a row of planetary fortresses. A fortress of fortresses, if you will. A fortress. This. I can't work with this. I can't make a fortress. I can't. It's just fortress. It's already a fortress. What am I to do with this? And besides, they're not planetary fortresses. They're orbital commands. So I don't know. Maybe Nihongo is planning to sacrifice all the SCVs and just use mules. You know, pure mule battlecruiser composition. How about that? Right, Nihongo poking in again. Hasn't exposed the battlecruisers just yet. We are up to 8 battlecruisers. 4 more are being made at a time. Nihongo loses this mech army, but this is just freeing supply for more battlecruisers. There's the warp in. There used to be a mineral line of workers here. It is non-existent anymore. The hatchery is dead as well. Alright, the dentist wastes no time, realizes, oh, you have battlecruisers here, but I killed your army. I have to attack. This is the correct response here. The dentist does have the higher army supply, but these battlecruisers, they are so powerful and beefy, and they have so many Yamatos available to them. They can take care of these corruptors as they pop out. There goes the there's a supply block for the dentist as well. And take care of the spores. Spire will go down, so no more corruptors for you. Battlecruisers at home defending. Oh no, they're going to jump away. Nihongo is going to commit to the base trade. Nihongo does have some bases on the map, remember. Our Terran did make some orbital commands. An excess of them, just flying around. The main base of the dentist is purged from all stuff in it. 1 battlecruiser goes down. Mules are dropped to repair. Where's the Yamato? Did Nihongo forget they got Yamato? Yeah, you have Yamato. Just Yamato these corruptors. They're gonna be dead. They're gonna be non-existent. Right. The battlecruiser production is being sieged here. But Nihongo isn't relying on that anyway. I'm going to float these command centers, these orbital commands, all the way into the dentist's base, and we are having a literal base trade as the dentist is moving these overlords to Nihongo's side of the map. It is a literal base trade. They are just trading position. Nihongo is bringing in these SCVs as well. The dentist is out of drones. 0 drones. There's a 1 hatchery in the southeast, 1 hatchery in the east, on the east edge of the map. I believe Nihongo did not scout either of these. Okay, but there's a battlecruiser will take care of this one. There's another one under construction. Look at how fast this hatchery disappears. There we go. Nihongo has an economy. Where are the SCVs though? Okay, none of them. Where are they? What? There's like 22 of them. Oh, they are all bunched up together here. Okay, never mind. Alright. The dentist pissing on these orbital commands. There's so many commands that just float them away, Nihongo. What are you doing? Float this away. I can't chance all of them. Battle cruisers are coming in to defend these though. This is just a bait. There are the Yamatos. And it looks like our Terran has a win here. GG, well played. We are seeing it all with Nihongo today. Got Ghosts, we got Banshees, we've got McLaren, we've got Mech Terran, we've got Bio Terran, we've got Battle Cruisers. Only Liberators and Vikings are missing. Holy crapole. All right. So 11 is going to be our next challenger for Nihongo. 11 is from US, right? Yes. So let's go back to NA. Do you want a break? I think no. We already have enough downtime today. I think we'll save the break for when we need to catch up with the lower bracket, I believe. Right? Unless you need a break, group. Tell me in we'll get a break. Yes, the decisive face of group giving me a shrug. Yes. Precision and decisiveness is the Kuro way. Let's get in party. There is everybody. I don't see 11 here. Not connected to Blizzard services. What does that mean? The hell are Blizzard services? Oh, so you can't join the party? Let's try again. Remove from party. Invite to party. Did that work? Connecting to Blizzard services. Oh, Blizzard, please. Yeah, so apparently Kuro can't join the party. You want to restart the SC2 client, maybe? I see the invite right there. Yeah, you can see the invite. But, all right, restart the client. That'll work. We're waiting on 11 anyway. It's ping 11 in Discord. That's the thing. 11. No, not legacy. Ah, yeah, it's 11. There we go. No, this is a very, very awaited for rematch. These two have been both together in the finals twice in a row, 2 SDOs in a row. Each time the other one came out the victor. So this is a long-awaited rematch. Oh, and we have a group, please. So yeah, so group can join us. Nathaniel needs to feed their kitten. Yay, feed the kitty. Post videos. Want pictures of the kitten. Wait, what is 11? Oh, there's 11. Let's see if group can join party. Group, come join party. It's gonna be, yay! We have party. It's a good party. Nihongo is like, here we go again. Oh shit. Yeah. 11 and Nihongo. This is the hype rivalry that we have right now. 11 is asking about the long epic battle that just went on. It was pretty epic. Light Shade is going to be our first map. So let's set that up. It's going to be Eastern United States. Yes. 11 is like, that took forever. I mean, those are pretty long series, right? Okay. All right, those players are in. Let's introduce our co-caster for this game. It is Kuro, please.
Hello there. Group, please.
General Krupogi. General Sanseki.
Ah, yes. See, the funny part is that Sanseki is actually an officer. It's the third officer. Or the third seat, or whatever it is translates to in English.
What language is that?
Japanese.
It's the 16th Squad 3rd Commander Battalion.
Yes,
thingy?
it's 16th Squad 3rd in command. It's literally what it is.
Wait, who's first in command? Who's the first and second in command then?
You know the second in command. The first in command is my friend that's not into esports.
Okay. But why do you have friends who are not into esports? What is this?
Because this is a long-running joke, okay? This joke has been running for over 10 years now.
Must be tired.
Why am I here?
I am your father, group. I come in with the dad jokes. SMH my head. Anyway, we are on Lightshade, LE Lightshade, of course, the lightest of all the maps in the map pool. And LE, in case you did not know, stands for Liquor Economy. Liquor Economy. That's when, you know, like, it's like in Russia when you buy things with vodka. It's actually was true. Vodka at some point in Russia was like a currency because
You mean it's
you
not
had
nowadays?
an allowance for vodka. No, I mean not as it was. It was
Not in the
actual
same way.
currency because currency. Yeah, because currency was rare and you had a barter society thing going on, and vodka was like you had like a rationing of vodka that you got from the government, so you could trade that for stuff. It actually became a currency.
It was a thing in Poland, so.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Well, Poland at the time was part of the whole Soviet bloc. So it's in the northwest corner of the map. Speaking of Russia, coming all the way from their current reigning SDO champion, our Red Terran, representing what is
Star Community.
Star Community, It is Nihongo.
And on
And
the
in the
bottom...
south.
Huh? Am I not doing intros?
You can do it. Go ahead.
And the bottom right side of the map, that is the map, that is Light Shade Lee. We have the blue Zerg player going for 3 bases already. It is the American player representing recent community. It is 11. Look, I got used to casting all the like NA and LATAM events where I'm always doing one of the intros. Okay.
Ah. No, I didn't know, so I'm just jumped the gun. It happens. we are being awarded 10 out of 10 quality banter. For I'm assuming for my quality dad joke,
Probably.
which I already forgot what it was about.
I don't want to remember.
That was it.
Ooh, that's the first armory. Are we gonna see Widow Mines?
Ooh.
Or Hellbats? One of the
Could
two.
be Hellbats. I think so.
Probably Hellbats.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Hellbats.
Hellbat drop.
I was
Big
like,
Marines.
Widow Mines. Hellbats.
Yeah, no, Hellbats. It's gonna be lit. Literally lit. Get it? Because they're like spread fire. Well, actually, the Hellions are splitting away. They're just gonna be scouting, looking for the third base chimings. There is a lair on the way and a roach warren, something that could handle Hellbats.
Yeah, it would definitely help.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but Nihongo skipped the Reaper in this game as well. Yeah.
Yeah, there was no Reaper.
Don't skip the Reaper. You'll be able to scout. Don't skip the Reaper. You'll be running
And the
about.
Hellbats are here. And we have just greens and links. At least
Yeah.
they're not blue flames, so...
Yeah, there's even a medivac to heal the Marines and the Hellbats. It's nice. Oh, Zerglings are kind of finding their way to the Marines, but the Hellbats clean them up.
Yeah, like the Hellbats do
Look at the
very
unit
well.
slow stab. Look at the unit slow stab.
Yeah? Yeah?
Nothing died.
Look, the Hellbats deal with the links and the Marines really deal with the roaches. Easy.
Yeah, it was just perfect, and 11 just not getting anything done here. Losing
Oh my.
10 drones.
All these drones.
Oh, they all punched off at the flames. They kill everything. Oh, more drops. Jump again, jump again.
That was cheeky. It's gonna do it!
He's going for it. He's going for it.
Yes, do it!
Fire! Oh,
Look at all
no
these
focus
drones!
fire.
They are so low!
One more volley would have killed, I'm guessing 7 or 8 more drones. Still, 16 drones for like a handful of units.
That said, the
dozen.
roaches are going to the other side of the map, and is their defense ready? It had
Yeah.
2 Hellions and some Marines. Is it enough?
Yeah, gonna need to bunker up real hard. There's no safe tank. Nihongo is getting 3 factories. That means there's no production.
He's making Widow Mines. Widow Mines are not gonna kill the roaches.
I mean, if there's enough of them. Oh, switching to Banshees, but it's gonna be a while. Gonna need to buy some time. Floating up that orbital command. All the SCVs have been evacuated to the high ground. Widow Mine shot. Gonna take some health off of these roaches, but yeah, gonna need a lot more than that. Marauders are on the way. Banshee is almost finished. Yeah, it's not much to defend, but Nihongo so far not taking huge damage here. Widow Mines are digging in. Boom! Second one. Boom!
Okay, this is
There
the
you go.
number of Widow Mines, and he's making more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no. Do you remember? Was it Nihongo or was it the other Terran who went to Widow Mine Battlecruiser?
I remember the Widow Mine battlecruiser. I think it was Nihongo.
Because there were two Terrans on the same team, and I don't remember which one went for the butter cruiser.
I vaguely remember that game.
That was game break, like that was brain breaking game.
Yeah, I think it was. Where was it? Hold on. I looked that name before. Biweekly.
Yeah,
I think it was.
maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Eleven's response is a baning nest. To widow mines? Question mark? Like he saw all the factories. He saw the widow mines coming up,
Yeah.
and he's going banings.
I don't know. I think 11 is in panic mode a little bit.
There is a Hydra then as well.
Yeah. 100 I like. It's pretty good.
I mean, it is
I don't
pretty
know.
good, but like Hydras alone will have a hard time against mech.
Oh, Hydras alone have hard time against most things.
True. Oh, there are lurkers coming up though.
Yeah, but I don't. The lurkers, that's okay. I don't know. Against Terran, you scan them, you kill them, you move on.
I guess, yeah.
It's not. It's not.
Especially
it's not
especially
the
with all
most-
the tanks.
Yeah. I don't know. Nihongo is in like such a winning position here. It looks like. Oh, we don't mind drops.
I missed it. And 3 out of 4 are safe too.
Yeah.
It's just
This
making
is-
more mines.
and 11 just constantly has to redrone and catch up. I just don't see how 11 gets out of this. Getting an infestation pit as well. I don't know. Like infestors, they're not going to be useful here? Question mark.
I mean, they can be, but
They might help with the tanks, but that's not. No.
the tanks outrange
That's
them
simply-
so bad that like before they
Yeah.
reach them to like do anything, they're gonna be dead. And the
And if
Hellion,
they're not, and if they're not sieged, then they can just move away and problem solved. Thors are on the way as well for Nihongo.
yeah, Taurs
yeah,
are
it's
more
gonna
like
be-
it because you can like actually neural the Taurs, but still.
Mm-hmm. What? What?
Hellions are coming
What?
to the base.
Thank you for your ending me on that joke. Estimate, I'm literally physically in real life shaking my head. Alright. I'm assuming Kuro is also shaking.
Sorry actually looks small.
Alright, but let's just sit here in awkward silence. That's better.
Look, I always say I'm not a caster. I don't know why people want me to cast. I'm not a caster.
Well, people like you. You do have like casting talent, despite the fact that you don't acknowledge that. You know. Eh.
Okay, these lurkers are set up for this attack, but the tanks will outrage them so greatly, and the scans as well.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, Nihongo is in such a weird position and moving into the tank range. 11 is going to lose everything. Oh, the Widowman is just poking forward, doing nothing. Don't need to do anything.
The Lynx are
Zerglings are
streaming
getting
in.
into tanks, but there's enough backup here that to just get demolished.
Yeah, now it's just naked lurkers.
Just-
That's all.
Yeah, thick naked lurkers. But is that enough? No. Those are being dropped into the main base now.
I mean, might as well, right?
Ah, there are Zerglings here, so that might not work as well as myself and Nihongo might have hoped.
That was a bit too cheeky.
Yeah,
Just gonna try.
there's one tank in range of that hatchery.
He wants to drop the
Oh.
top.
Yeah. Thor drop! Oh, even catches the Vipers.
The one Thor
Don't
harass.
lose the Thor!
And he picks it up.
There we go.
Meanwhile, the hatchery is down.
Doesn't even get to waddle away. It just get picked up.
It's just like on the cardboard animation where he just like grabs on the medivac and flies away.
Yeah.
It's literally like on the episode. Meanwhile, Eleven just expands to the top of the map.
We have from Lucas the card. We have a suggestion. If I'd have answered just to suffer when you said why am I here, that would have been a great comeback.
Like,
Oh, we said why am I here? It was because someone asked for a crew. Please don't ask me. Get it? And right, we're
Shaking my
banking up
head.
some comebacks for later. Just like Nihongo is banking up some more drone kills.
shit, the drones are just
Oh,
walking
and
into
there
the
are more coming in.
Helios. Oh no! Eleven did not see
And then the
it.
swing shoots the Hellbats. So many of them.
Look at the health.
So much died here for just 4 Hellions.
Yeah, and the siege is still here. It's just chilling.
This is like 11 was so dreading this this game. Thing is, Nihongo is kind of stuck here. Now that I'm looking at it, look, the crypt is already gone, and the army is still in the same position. But 11 is just going to jump right into it. The lurkers are dug in. There was blinding clouds, so that helped. And the Terran army is going to get cleared up entirely. Nihongo just wasn't paying attention to this. Wasn't expecting this to happen. A couple of Thors will be able to get away though.
Yeah, I guess it was the classic problem of like giving your opponent too much time, where like Eleven just massed a small army and just was able to break the siege. But there is another dose waiting in the other base.
Yeah. Thing is, Nihongo was expanding, got 85 workers and a bigger army entrenched here. This is a mech army, sieged up. Yeah,
We
11 doesn't
defenders
have enough
advantage.
to do anything. Yeah, and 11 is not going to be able to break this, but it's buying 11 enough time to set up those 5 bases, redrone a little bit, get 5 Vipers. Yeah, and have a chance. Let's see if Nihongo stays in. No, Nihongo is moving out.
Maybe. The siege
Or
is
drops
chasing them
with
We haven't
yeah, they're trying
finished.
to heal the
Come
melee.
on.
All right. More bases coming up from Nihongo. I'm gonna block off this base
I mean, might as
before
well.
even making the command center. Yeah, it's a wall of fortresses, if you will.
Once
And we're
again,
sticking up with this of 11. This is gonna disappear. And with the Vikings here now, Nihongo is just gonna have so much vision for the tanks. It's gonna be real awesome. 2 Thoughts are going to kill this Slayer. Sire,
time.
sorry.
it's
Oh, they're
actually
focus
hybrid.
firing. Oh, nice pickup. Kaito Zerglings, Kaito Zerglings.
Oh no.
Kill the Zerglings, kill the hive. No, pick up.
So close. Meanwhile, on the north,
Oh, nice blinding clouds there. But is it going to be enough? More
Oh, yeah.
Zerglings are coming in. There's not
No,
much
it's
to
gonna
defend the
clean
tank. It looks like it's gonna work. Nihongo still ahead in armor supply though.
yeah, the lurker is packed right on top of the army, and Lynx were able to stream in. So, yeah, 11 gets a cleanup. But like as always with Terra and Macro, like there's just more coming.
Yeah, but remember, this is mech, not bio. It doesn't produce as fast. And getting the mule treatment here.
He's actually getting blocked. He was trying to walk.
20 kills on that Thor, by the way.
Yeah.
10
And
on
10
the
on the
other.
other.
Murderous. Now the tanks are coming in to clear these lurkers and try and find another siege position on that, what is it, 4th base of 11. No high ground vision, gonna use the scans to get rid of these.
Oh, some good
Oh,
pulls.
tanks get yanked up. Oh, that's Vikings. I didn't notice the Vikings. So there is actually high ground vision. Oh! The Vipers go into the Vikings and they just die. Lurkers are sneaking in from the side. No, but there's the scan. It catches both of them. The Thors are down though. It's just Vikings now.
Vikings. Vikings. Hello. Ay ay ay.
Yeah, Nyongo seems to be like having like attention.
I mean, he
Not a
was...
deficit, but an attention limit here, because it's been a couple of times where Nihongo lost a couple of armies, mostly to inattention.
He was having fun with those 2 Thors. Like, they've been doing well.
I'm not saying not having fun with 2 Thors is a bad idea, but you know, gotta make sure not to lose an army again. Nihongo has lost 2 armies in a row now. There's a limit to what the Terran economy can handle. Oh, the Hellbats get on top of the lurkers though. And there are medivacs to heal them.
This time he lands the Vikings.
Land. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Right.
GG is called.
GG is
11's
called.
army crashes.
That was a game.
Yeah. I mean, it's the first game of the series, but...
Yeah, this is just the first game of the series, and Pillar is already going to be the next map. Thank you, Krupp, for joining me here. If you want to hear more of Kuro, use the channel points to redeem a Krupp, please. For 16,000 grapes.
Sick. The right way is, if you got any grapes, you can redeem a Krupp, please.
Got any grapes? Wait, are you not in party? What happened?
I'm not in party. Blizzard, please. I think it kicked me out of the party because I'm not logged into Blizzard services, you know.
Maybe.
Everybody Funara Blizzard in the chat, please and thank you. And I will see you guys later. Bye.
Alright, Nihongo did ask for a minute for a delay. So we'll take this minute to tell you about our Patreon page! Exclamation point Patreon in chat. We'll send you to our Patreon page if you want to support the CranKy Ducklings and our many endeavors in the StarCraft esports scene. Those that have been done and those that are to come. No spoilers. Support us on Patreon. Exclamation point Patreon in chat will get you there. A pledge of $5 or more will give you access to our subscribers only chat in Discord, where you can hang out with us and help Yakuzaku with his homework, as sometimes happens. It happened today. Yeah, and replay packs. You get replay packs from the many professional tournaments that we are organizing or are involved in, including Grand Platypus Open, Sea Weekly, and the Latin American tournaments. You know, it's worth it. It's really good. All right, both our players are ready, so let's get to it. Boop, boop. Game number 2. Boop. By the way, we have Techno waiting for in the lower bracket for the player who loses this semi-final. Now, the lower bracket final is a best of 3 as well, so we may end up seeing a rematch between Nihongo and Techno, or we might see ZVZ. There are no more Protosei in the tournament. Where are the Protosei? Orko is a Protoss, right? No, Orko is Zerg. Did we even have any Protosei? I'm not sure we even had any Protosei today. Anyway, enough about that. We are on Pillars of Gold, LE, the map that used to hold the Golden Wall, but now there's no Golden Wall, so the pillars are just holding nothing. And LE, in case you did not know, stands for Least Elbow Room. Least Elbow Room. That's when you know, you have a really small car and there's the least amount of elbow room for you to where you can stretch your roaches. Thank you, group, for redeeming stretch your roaches. Why? We already stretch our roaches. All right, everybody, let's stretch our roaches. You know, we have an intro to do, but I kept stretching my shoulder blades, my back. You know, it's really important. Anyway, in the northeast corner of the map, the one-time SDO champion and nemesis of this opponent, representing Reason from the Ashes, are Blue Zerg from the USA. Give it up for 11. And in the southwest corner of the map, the still reigning champion of Sea Duckling Open, our Red Terran from Russia, representing Star Community. It is Nihongo. Alright, going CC, not CC first, this is CC before factory, again. And popping out Marines. Escaping the Reaper. Are we going to see a Ghost Academy again? No, no. More rack. 3 racks. Ooh. Ooh, Nihongo is being cheeky. This is like the, what, like the 5th build from Nihongo that we see today? I think something is 5th or 6th build, and we've watched Nihongo all day, and I think we've only seen like a couple of builds come up again. So very, Nihongo is proving to be a very versatile Terran, I gotta say. It's very nice to see. 11 with a quick lair. Do we see a roach warren? Come on. Let me see that roach warren. Oh, it was a cancel on the hatchery. But because Nihongo scouted the hatchery and then it was cancelled. Nihongo still thinks that there's a hatchery there. Oh, is that roach warren? So both players are going to be real cheeky here. Now, the problem for Nihongo is going to be no medivacs. Once you stim, that's it. It's health you're not getting back. And Nihongo is going to need to stim in order to deal with the roaches. Because unstimmed Marines, they don't do well against roaches. Thing is, you know, if Nihongo times it perfectly and gets into a good position, those Marines can make an army of roaches disappear real quick. There's the butt. Look at the butt. Look at Nadia's butt. This is Nadia's butt. Nadia is coming. Hello, Nadia. I am come here to sneak into enemy base. Nihongo is taking care of the overlords. So 11 may not have the proper vision to sneak in here. Still one overlord here. Let's see if Nihongo sees the future enough to go ahead and clear that. Oh, not gonna be in time. The Nidus popping out. Nadia's coming. Nadia's gonna get denied. You gotta deny the Nidus. There you go. Started stepping forward. It does give 11 a bit of a good vision on what Nihongo is cooking up here, seeing all these Marauders and Marines. Second Nidus coming up. Nihongo has to bring the entire army and draw the mineral line. It's gonna be enough. So let's see if Nihongo is going to stay here defensively, because Nihongo is not taking up. Okay, there's the starport finally. I was about to say, gonna need some medevac at some point. What is this SCV doing here? Is that SCV just hanging out there? Just chilling. So 11's Nidus attempts. Oh, not finished. There's another one in the natural. Good response by Nihongo. Since the SCVs were surrounded with between the Marauder and Marines, this should go down and denied. But this time Nihongo's main army is not coming back. It's actually pushing forward. Another Nidus at the back main base of Nihongo. More SCVs being pulled. Is that a changeling? What is that? Ah, it's changing. Snuck in here. Oh, some roaches managed to sneak in. There's not much to defend here, but Nihongo on the other side of the map should be doing way more damage. Another Nidus is popping out. This is again taxing the attention span of Nihongo. Checking to see if Nihongo is able to defend all of this. Doesn't see the Nidus coming into the natural. But roaches are not coming out of it. They are here defending. Oh, the Marauders and the Marines are out of stim. If you stim again, you lose a lot of health. At some point you gotta stim. There you go, second stim. A lot of roaches are dying. There's not a lot left for 11. Losing 17 drones. GG is called. Nihongo sweeping the runner-up from last SDO. And moving on to the finals. Remember, the winner of the upper bracket final is going to have 1 point advantage in the grand finals. So now we're going to see a ZVZ 11 versus Techno in the lower bracket. But before we get to that, we are going to have ourselves a tiny little break, just so we can stretch our roaches, hydrate our hydras, drain our disruptors, and be back here in 5 minutes for the lower bracket finals between Techno and 11. If you don't come back here in 5 minutes, I will not forgive you. And we are back. Hope you enjoyed those fine clips. Duct tape, if you will. I'm assuming those was one of the ones made by Vortex. I wasn't looking because I was busy doing breaks and sending up lobbies. But in the meantime, since it's a ZVZ and an epic one at that, I have redeemed a group, please. So, welcome back, group.
Hello there. I haven't been casting for so long.
What?
I haven't been casting for so long.
Yeah. You know, there is a limit of 3 group pleases per tournament. Alright, both the players are ready. Let's get right into it. Remember, this is a best of 3 series we have here in the lower bracket finals. Should be great. Both of these players, they're pretty strong Zergs. Might see some actual action here.
And before it's gonna be like no rush 20 straight up to lurkers.
Yeah, we had no cheeses today. Like the closest we had to a cheese was like that ghost thing. That wasn't even
really
a cheese. It was just just an oddball strategy. Alright. Speaking of oddball strategies, we are on Death Aura. LE. LE, in case you did not know, stands for late employment. Late employment. That's when you are late for work. Right? Something. I don't know. In the northwest corner of the map, all the way from the land of the USA, representing Risen from the Ashes. Our one-time SDO champion, our Blue Zerg, is in fact 11. I just read that.
See, that wouldn't be fair because I can actually sing. I guess Stick can too. I don't know about Yoda, never heard him sing. Light can sing, he doesn't want to. That's the problem. But anyways, in the bottom right corner of the map, that is Death Aura, LE, we have the Red Zerg player representing... Good question. FTTD. We have Techno. What do you think NDL stands for?
For the Terran. Damn.
What do you think the NDL stands for in NDL Techno?
Not gonna lie.
Okay. What?
It's like NGL, get it? It's like not gonna lie, but it's a D, so it's not gonna lie. It's the best I could come up with. This is the quality we're dealing with here. This is the quality I've been dealing with all my life.
This is what
yeah.
I'm dealing with every week when Stick is casting.
Well, I have to be me all the time.
That's...
Ooh, we don't have Link Band Wars. Oh, it's been a while since we had like proper Link Band Wars here. It used to be like the standard thing going on. Back when our dear Captain Light VIP was was still playing. Going up against the likes of Melty. Those were the days. Alright. So we have not so greedy openings from either of these players. Techno's third base is going to be a little earlier than 11's, but that shouldn't be too much of a difference because, you know,
He's actually
you're not going to be using that
though.
third base. Yeah, you're not going to be using that third base for a while, except for like some extra larva. Especially with the Ling Bane Wars, you know, you're gonna resolve the Ling Bane Wars at least before you start droning up with hard.
I mean, it looks like Techno isn't looking forward to the Link Bane Wars.
Yeah, 11 is not actually 11 years old, just 11. Well, we're assuming, we never asked.
True, we
It
never
could be.
asked.
Right. Here comes the bangs of 11. Techno backs away, but got bannings of their
The
own.
Banes!
Bannings versus banning action. Oh, Techno sacrificed 3 bannings for 2. 1 banning manages to reach the mineral line, but that is not enough to get the kills.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but you do need 2 Banings.
Did you see? When the mechanical baneling runs around like the antenna on its back, it just kind of wobbles back and forth. It's very cute. See, it got that little antenna with the red light. You see how it wobbles?
Yeah? Yeah.
Alright, 11 is sticking to roaches, which is the smart play
He
here, you know.
is, but first.
But first, I'm gonna just it's the queen for the bins. Have to push it away.
Those banings really want
Banes
to
are
catch.
ready. They're walling in. There's not on the mineral line of the third base, so they're gonna have to get into the natural. Techno is not blocking them with the roaches though, so they're gonna reach it. So get watched up. Okay, that could have been way worse.
It could have been, and like Techno was distracted with the Ling attack in the main. That's why he didn't like pay as much attention to the banings, but it was good enough. How are we actually on Lost? Techno lost 3 drones, and both of them lost quite a number of Zerglings.
11 lost for 39 Zerglings though. Yeah, the trades have not been going well for 11. And now Techno is on the other side of the map trying to do some damage. 11 does have roaches here though. And some banelings to help defend against the clump of Zerglings. And it looks like they are... Oh, no, they're not they are abandoning the mission. Yes? No? Techno is going back and forth. Neither of them is joining really hard. They're still on around 45 workers.
I feel like both of them are a bit afraid of the other just making a huge, like, you know, wave of army and just attacking, so they're very careful.
Yeah. Using the overlords to just poke in and see what's what on the other side of the map. There's a lair coming up for 11, so going to be the first one to escalating technologically. No, actually, no. Techno already has the lair.
Yes.
I missed that.
It does not have any lair tech though.
Huh? Techno has a lair.
Yeah, but he does not have anything that requires a lair. There you go.
Yeah, Techno got the lair, but not the tech. No. Because their name is Techno, got it? Anyway,
That's
nice
my
bending
comment on
connections there. Yeah, no, that was definitely silence worthy. So we're escalating into roach wars here. Both of them getting roach speed.
It looked really devastating when Techno's links just ran into the bendings, but he has a bigger roach army already.
Yeah. But 11 has gotten more gases, so, you know, I'm gonna be able to catch up. Actually going to get ahead in terms of the roach supply pretty soon. Techno is adding Ravages, which... actually, 11 does have Ravages.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, this is what I was saying. This is gonna be the No Rush 20, like CVZ, where everybody is just maxing on the roaches, and then we see who's gonna get the better end.
Yeah. Ooh, Overlord. Tried to run away at the last second, but it was too slow.
The speed is slightly faster for Techno, so we see how that's gonna play out. As 11 is walking into his army.
And getting supply blocked as well and not noticing it yet. Still busy with the fight. Oh, nice buys there. Killing another Overlord. 11 is doubly supply blocked. There we go. He's trying to make Overlords.
He killed his own! Oh no!
Yeah, Techno killed their own Overlords. It's fine. There's an infestation beat on the way for
Actually,
Techno.
he's supply blocked.
Yeah, Techno supply blocked themselves. But this is a much bigger army for the Red Zerg here. But defender's advantage. 11 is buying enough time. 14 roaches are coming. No, not kiting enough though. Techno has the better positioning, and this entire army is going to be not entirely dead, but a lot of it is going to be dead.
And it's just giving up
There
the
are
base
spines
to
here at the back.
attention.
Yeah. Techno, in the meantime, did establish a fourth base. Cat is saying I'm funny for her, by the way. Techno has a nice little concave here, but 11 is coming in from both sides. with a defender's advantage, bringing in more vultures more quickly. And it's gonna be a tough one. Techno is bringing more vultures across the map. This is a very pyrrhic victory for 11 here.
I mean,
Losing most of the army.
yeah, he just barely cleans it up, and there are still reinforcements coming from Techno.
Yeah.
He also did make like 2 panic layers, but don't worry about it. 11 did, I mean.
There is oh, there's 11 is getting a macro hatchery there in the main base. Yeah, Techno just has so much. And this hatchery is already way low on health. If it gets focused, it's going to die pretty quickly. There you go. Balls! And boom, there goes the hatchery, and the drones are going to be dieted as well.
He's trying to save those roaches by turning them into Ravagers. This is just not enough, and
Yeah.
11 taps out.
Yes, and Techno takes game number 1. Someone clipped the Techno.
I'm shaking my head, chat. Shaking.
I'm face bombing right now. Not was hoping no one would clip that, but okay. It's not my best work. All right.
With that, I'm gonna leave
Submarine
you
going to
guys
be
with
the next map.
Steel. I hope you enjoy. And I'm just gonna go back to observing. Have fun. Bye.
Bye. Thank you for joining us, group. If you want to see, well, hear more of Krupp, use the Krupp Please for 16,000 channel points, otherwise known as grapes. There's only one more Krupp Please for today. Better spend it on a ZVZ, so you don't make Krupp angry. Both players are ready. Let's get to it. Boop, 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 boop. Alright. Target our Hydras. Gotta make sure. So we are reaching the 3-hour mark from the official beginning of the tournament. I know the stream started a little later, but we have started at, 12. Well, 12 here. Like midday here, but 7 p.m. Korean Standard Time is the benchmark thingy. What's it? I got the score wrong. Anyway, we are on Submarine LE, where we all live on an LE submarine, an LE submarine, an LE submarine. LE, in case you did not know, stands for Lonely Electrician. Lonely Electrician. When you have an electrician and they don't have like a good romantic love life, They're very lonely. No friends, no family. It's very sad. In the northwest corner of the map, current runner-up of SDO, our Blue Zerg and one-time champion representing Risen from the Ashes and the land of the USA. Give it up for 11. And in the southeast corner of the map, currently up 1 in the best of 3 lower bracket finals of today's Sea Duckling Open, the number 96, I want to say. Yeah, 6. It was 4 before 100. Yeah, 6. 96. I nailed it. All the way from the land of Malaysia. It is our Red Zerg, Techno. Alright, 11 being cheeky. Go for that pull first. Link Team 6 already out across the map. Do we have more as a follow-up? Yeah, more coming. Not too much more. It's not all in. It's just enough to do some damage on this hatchery. Delay Techno. Force some queens, spines, some zerglings. Maybe we get a full cancel here. Gonna get a drone pull. The focus fire here. Focus bite, focus claw if you will. Focus munch. And hatchery goes down. Very nice catch for 11. Not bad for 10 zerglings. Only killed one zergling and a hatchery. But it's pretty cool. 11 has a chance to actually set up that second hatchery. Speed is going to be delayed quite a bit for 11. Sorry, someone pinged me. I don't know what happened. I thought it was Kuro saying something, but it wasn't. Bailing Nest on the way for Techno. 11, not quite there yet. It's going to be a Linkbane Assault more than a Linkbane War. Yep, there's the Bailing Nest for 11. Gonna get set up. Gonna be quite a lot later than Techno's. And they're already zergling it up. Zerglinging it up. Yeah. Sentence. And getting Banes on the other side of the map. So definitely going to be trying to be aggressive here. 11. Suspects that something is coming, but is 11 going to be as prepared for this as needs be? Oh, realizes something is coming. Getting those spines, but it's going to be a bit late. The banelings are already here. They're running to Zerglings. Alright, no, Zerglings is going away. They're going to the mineral line. The drones get pulled. So they're going to run into the queens. Decent control by 11 here so far. One spine goes down to the banelings. But the Zerglings and the queens should be able to hold this. And 11 holds. Didn't even lose a drone. Very nicely done there. Alright. Oh, 11 just droned up real hard. Getting way ahead in work account. Gonna rely on the fact that there are spines and queens and some banes here to defend. Because there's not much else. Luckily for 11, Techno looks like is going to be taking up. The lair is being started for Techno. So I'm assuming I'm going to get into some roaches, question mark? Oh, ooh, speaking of roaches, I do need to stretch. I've been sitting not good. So every now and again you kind of need to readjust your position just to realize, oh wait, I'm sitting badly and have a muscle being cramped. Oh, banelings, stressful banelings, almost running into the Zerglings, not quite getting them. Nice reaction by Techno. Roach Warren on the way for 11, but not for Techno. Techno gonna be on Link Bane. The layer is finished. It's gonna be a Nidus? Question mark? What are you getting with that? Mutas? How many gases do we have? No, only 2. Yeah, it's gonna be Nidus. Look at the butt. Hello, Nadia. Nadia is coming. Techno has an overlord at the back of 11's base in the north there. Going to morph into an overseer. And there's another one at the center there, at the front of the base. Looking at things. 11 is moving out with the army. Techno sees the army moving out. Should be able to know that this is a prime time for a Nidus in the main of 11. 11's on the other side of the map. Banelings roll in. This should signal to 11 that something is up. There's a spine and an Evo chamber wall. Banelings roll into the third base of Techno. Sees there's no third base. Here comes the Nidus. still on the way. Spine goes down. It's going to be a base trade where Techno has the Nidus to come back and defend, but 11 does not. Queens are out, the Zerglings are out. No Banes though. Techno making more and more Zerglings, 11 getting more Poachers at home. When we're trying to defend, the wall here is busted. There's not much left to defend here, but there's still not much damage done. 11 not focusing on this army. Could actually kill the Nidus here and prevent a retreat from Techno. About to lose 11, about to lose their main base. It's getting very hectic. The main hatchery is still alive. There's no focus fire by Techno. Okay, now there is. And okay, there we go. It's going to go down. Queens are going to go back and defend. 11 still has a very strong army here. The natural base for Techno is dead. Techno still has the lair over in the high ground. 11 has his third base. GG's gold. 11 evens up the score. Oh boy. That was only 8 minutes of that game. There's a lot happening there. Oxide is going to be our next map, and I do believe... Yeah, we only need Romanticide to finish the map bingo for today. Oxide is usually the map that is the most elusive. Strange, we haven't seen Romanticide. It's usually a very selected map. Maybe it's because we haven't seen any Protoss. Protoss say they like it. Oh, alrighty, both players are ready. Race check. And there we go. Let's get right onto it. Boop, 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 boop. Hey, look at that, it's Papa Panda in chat. The greatest name in esports. Papa Panda. If you can say 10 Papa Panda 10 times really fast, you get to say Papa Panda 10 times really fast. It's a lot of fun. Try it at home. Papa Panda, 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 Papa Panda. It's really nice. I highly recommend. Speaking of recommendation, we are on Oxide, where we are oxidized. We are breathing. And we are also a little bit lightheaded from too much oxygen. In the northeast corner of the map, all the way from the USA, currently sideways 1-1 in this best of 3 lower bracket finals of today's Sea Duckling Open. Number 94-6. Our Blue Zerg, all the way from the USA, representing Risen from the Ashes. Give it up for 11. And in the southwest corner of the map, all the way from Malaysia, also currently sideways 1-1 in this best of 3 lower bracket final of today's Sea Duckling Open number 96. Our red Zerg is in fact Techno. Alright. And hatch first from both these players. Gonna have an honorable macro game here. Remember, still have a best of 5 match after this. The final match. Nihongo, the current reigning champion, waiting there with a 1 point advantage.
to the winner of this very game we are playing now. In this ace match, I forgot to do the ace match. Sorry. Sometimes it happens. Papa Panda has redeemed Ga. Okay. Ga. Did I do it? Was it enough? Okay. I guess I did. All right. Techno. Getting a spine at home, 11 getting a bending nest. Is Techno expecting some kind of serious cheese here? What? There's a cancel there on the spine. Yeah, Techno was just getting a safety spine just in case 11 was going to go into something cheeky, but seeing that there's nothing coming, cancels the spine, gets a baiting nest, and the third base. 11 getting spines at home, 3 spines at home. 11 going to play it real cheeky because you don't get that many spines at home unless you're going to be super aggressive across the map. And it's just going to be Speedlings and Banes. There's nothing much else for 11 to work with right now. Still on 2 bases. Not going to go into a third. Yeah, I think those the Zerglings go up the ramp. See the stress ball Banelings and get a nope. Nope. Not a place I want to be in. Okay. So 11 still not getting a third base. Gonna be delaying it for quite a long time. Getting an Evo chamber. It's not all in, but it's guys starting to get there. Techno has had a third hatchery for quite a while, getting more gases and Roach Warren. 11 gets a Roach Warren as well, so we're going into the Roach Wars, but 11 is doing it with a base deficit. Oh, and now sending a drone over to the third base location to get it. Finally, 11 going to have some third base. Or thing, you know, thing. That was a sentence. It wasn't a good one, but it was a sentence. But now Techno, having gotten the base quite earlier, free to drone up real hard. And this Rispul Bailey, this is so cute. Look at their faces, they're smiling. They're just so happy to be here. Hey! Yay! That was an acceptable ga. Thank you. Still have no idea what that ga means. I know it's like a South American meme, but yeah. Memes are for children. The kids these days are memes. I don't want to pretend to be catching up with all the memes. Look at that Bane connection. Very nicely done. The Banelings gets funarad by the Queen. Right, 11 getting a lair. Techno still no lair. As in, you know, because Tech. No. Huh? Techno is not being attacked. Yes, they're being attacked. No. Huh? Huh? Yeah, that joke was not funny the first time, and it's not funny now. Alright. More roaches coming up from 11. And there is just about to finish. Techno making a stupendous amount of Zerglings. 11 does have these spines at home to defend. Doesn't have any more Banelings. 11 moving in with these Sloaches across the map. They're gonna get surrounded and dieted. But that does signal 11 that there's a lot coming and that our blue Zerg should go back home and defend. More roaches being caught out in the middle of the map with no speed. Alright, the Zerglings go into the third base location to try and snipe that. 11 is in real trouble. Can't go into that base to defend it. Not with all these roaches running around here. The banelings do run into the roaches, so at least 11 doesn't have to deal with those. Does lose the third base. We'll try and chase this. Roaches, they're moving so slowly. Look at these roaches. This is the slowest chase. Roaches is the slowest attack unit, right? The slowest army unit, isn't it? I think it's not a queen. I mean, oh, the Hydralisk then might be get sniped here by Techno. Some roaches are coming into the fan, but looks like they're gonna get sniped. Oh, just before it was finished as well. No cancel either. This is not the best for 11. Burrow on the way for Techno. I'm gonna have some Burrow shenanigans here. 11 out on the map. Now 11's roach speed is going to be finished way earlier than Techno's. So I'm gonna be in a much better, gonna have a much easier time getting into position with the roaches. That's a shame. That was a supply block Techno actually, getting that overlord. All right. 11's roach speed is about to finish. Where is that? Really coming into play just yet. There's a decent conquer for 11. The buyers are doing a good job pushing Techno back. Techno does have the defender's advantage though. 11 doesn't really want to overextend here. Still has the bigger army. Oh, Techno is not catching up with production. And 11 has a huge ass army inside Techno's third base, killing all these drones. GG is called. 11 going to get the rematch with Nihongo in the finals of today's Sea Duckling Open number 96. Oh boy. Now, are we going to take a second break before that? Or are we going to go straight into the final match group? What's your opinion? I don't need a break. But, it's, yeah, you know what? Let's ask 11. Alright, I just asked. Let's get... where's Nihongo? They disappeared. Oh, no. Okay, so 11 doesn't need no. Okay, so we're not going to take a break before the final match. We might be forced to take a break as we are waiting for Nihongo. Oh, there you go. Group already pinged him. Hey, Cheesy Dwarf, thank you. Got some kitten pictures. It's so cute. What is that coloration? I don't think I've ever seen a cat with this like marble black white type thing. It looks like it's like a husky. It's this or Malamute. It's like a yeah, very cool. Oh, I love cats. It's cute. One of the highlights. Well, probably the only highlight of me getting back to work at the office is I get to see the one of the cats were the kittens that used to hang around there. One of them is still around. The one called Quail. So it's a really nice, friendly cat. Not a kitten anymore, but you know, it's fine. Is Nyogo maybe on EU? Is that maybe a thing? Maybe they just stayed there. Well, no, the last match was against 11, so it should have been here on NA. In the meantime, I can tell you about a Patreon page. If you want more cat pictures, subscribe to the CranKy Ducklings or support us on Patreon, and you will get access to our subscriber-only chat in Discord, where I post cat pictures whenever I can, whenever I can get them. And if that's not enough, replay packs from the many professional tournaments that we are either organizing or are involved with organizing, casting, whatever. That was a sentence. Yes. Support us on Patreon. That's what I'm trying to say. Very eloquently, because I'm an eloquent person. I'm that. Our admins are on the case trying to find Nihongo and where they went. Maybe they thought they have a little more time before the final match. What time is it? Alright, we're at 3 hours, 20 minutes. Looks like we will have a 4-hour tournament. We have a best of 5 series ahead of us. They should be fine. Now 11 did go up against Nihongo in the last SDO. Also coming in from the lower bracket that last time into a best of 5. And in that SDO, Nihongo won 3-1. So far, 11 doesn't seem to be doing well against Nihongo, at least not today. We already had a 2-0 sweep in the semifinals. But we have seen this before, players who go up against each other, and at some point they kind of run out of tricks and the other player kind of gets them, and suddenly we have like a reverse thing going on. So, it can happen. Although Nihongo is a versatile player, so... Alright. Since we're not finding Nihongo, we are going to take that break after all, so... We're going to show you some clips, take a 5-minute break, stretch your watches, hydrate your hydras, drain your disruptors, and be back here in 5 minutes, or I will not forgive you. And we are back, and we have ourselves a series. We're going to jump right in to Oxide for the final series of today. The grand final between Nihongo and 11. Another rematch. They are 1-1 for titles. They are sideways 1-1 when it comes to titles in a row. This is going to be a hype one. Is Nihongo going to get a streak? Or is 11 going to break that streak? It's going to be a doozy. Nihongo does have 1 point advantage. Remember, this is a best of 5 with 1 point advantage for the winner of the upper bracket. So let's get into that. As we are on Oxide, where we are all oxidized, we are breathing, and this is not a good map to have in the final match because it's very difficult to be hype on that match. There is an SCV going on across the map, and it's gonna be cheeky. There's another one following, so it's gonna have a proxy Rex, but we have to stay calm in the northeast corner of the map. The one-time SDO champion and current runner-up, representing Reason from the Ashes, all the way from the USA, our blue Zerg is in fact 11. And in the southwest corner of the map, already proxying 2 racks, maybe even 3 racks, I don't know, there are more SCVs coming in across the map, are Red, Terran, and Current, reigning SDO champion, up 1 in this best of 5 final match. Give it up for Nihongo, representing Sub Community, Star Community, Star Community. 4 racks. Ooh, that is sexy. We got 4 racks. And they're all close together. Nihongo is floating the racks. It's gonna be dropped in the rain. Is it Marauder thingy? It's gonna be Marauders. There's no room for the add-ons. It's just gonna be some Marines. No Reapers. In your base, Reapers. Marines. This is some Wings of Liberty bullshit. This is so nasty. Nasty. 11 does not see any of this. It's gonna be 4 Axis perfectly positioned outside of the vision range of this hatchery and the spawning pool. Oh no. Now 11 might see the Marines though as they pop out. Oh no. I'm so afraid. This is so dirty. Nihongo is so dirty. Now, 11 did start with roaches. 11 is being roach aggressive and sending them out across the map. So, not going to have anything to defend, but going to have the chance to do damage at home. The depots are not going to be... 11 is going back. 11 bringing the roaches back home. So far, only losing a queen, an overlord, and a drone. And a roach. Roaches are coming back. All of Nihongo's production is here. If 11 manages to get a good, strong defensive position here, Nihongo will not be able to build up enough momentum. There are 6-7 Marines out here. Well, 6 now. 11 needs to build up enough roach count with the Zerglings. Can't lose them one by one. And then camp the production here for Nihongo. Killing the Marines as soon as they pop out. In staggered numbers. Otherwise, yeah. It looks like 11 has managed to do it. Every Marine that pops out of here will be immediately killed. GG is called. 11 holds. Oh. I need a shower. Oh, that was so dirty. Oh boy. Yeah. Well, that did not work for Nihongo though. 11 is like, that was a miss for sure. I had no idea. Yeah, we know. Yeah. 11 thought it was an SCP that snuck in. No, it was a float. They were floated. That was crazy. 11 is like, I like it. It's ballsy. Nyongo saying lucky. I mean, 11 did get roaches. It was the thing to do. They were out of position, but 11 managed to mount a defense. Yeah, this is. Oh, well, this is a very map specific thing, right? Can't be doing this in the next map. Incidentally. So let's ask what the map is. Nyongo forgot. That's their choice. Hold on, I'm looking back at the stream. Oh yeah, that's the GG. Submarine is going to be the next map. Okay, so Nihongo picks the tiny map. Let's see where this is going. Alrighty. The Hongo goes here. Everybody's here. Everybody's ready. Let's get into game number, well, two, technically three. Game number 3. Remember, they are sideways 1-1. That is such a perfect positioning of the barracks, because not only are the barracks not visible, but they can also pump out the marines and gather them. Like there's a little pool where you can gather the marines without them being spotted. So cheeky. So cheeky. Alright, everyone. Welcome to... Oh, no, it's the wrong button I clicked. Welcome to Submarine LE, where we all live on an LE submarine. LE, in case you did not know, stands for laundromat elevator. A laundromat elevator. That's when you go to a laundromat, and it's so big that it needs like one of those industrial elevators to get all the laundries in and out. In the northwest corner of the map, all the way from the USA, the runner-up from last SDO, representing Risen from the Ashes, currently sideways 1-1 in this best of 5 final match of today's Sea Duckling Open, the number 96. Give it up for our Blue Zerg 11. And in the southeast corner of the map, all the way from the land of Russia, representing Star Community, also currently sideways 1-1 in this best of 5 final match of today's Sea Duckling Open, the number 96. Current reigning SDO champion, our Red Terran, is Nihongo. Alright. Oh Jesus, this time. This is an honorable game. Let's kick back, relax. Let's go into chill mode here. See Nihongo even getting the command center on the high ground. Gotta kick back, we can relax. Everybody can chill. There's no need to fret around here. Can we're gonna have some time. Nihongo might be getting a little block here on the hatchery of 11, but no, does see the drone go there, but Nihongo skipped the Reaper once more, it seems, going straight into Marines, and that's 2 racks already. This is going to be the 3 racks that we saw in the previous series between these two. No, there's a factory. It's going to be a 2-1-1 with a command center at the start, so it's going to be a greedy 2-1-1. It's a variation on the 2-1-1. It does give you these 2 Marines available to kill that Overlord, which is just going to see the command center and pretty much nothing else. Alright, I'm asking for a pause. Not sure if it's a Zoom class or something. I'm still tickled by the idea that, like, you can be in a Zoom class and like participate in a tournament, which is what these kids are doing these days. Oh, no, it's just wrong hotkeys. It's fine. It's a good reason to pause, you know. If you find that your hotkeys are misbehaving, feel free to pause the game. Ask for pause, get yourself sorted, and play from a position of comfort. Anyway, 11 did get supply blocked by that, losing that Overlord, but there's another Overlord coming next, so it shouldn't be too much of a bother. Is the Hongo rebinding the entire thing? What happens? We were just playing on EU, didn't we? Yeah, Nihongo versus Cheesy Dwarf was an EU. Right.
Game resumed.
Okay, there we go. Game resumed. Alright. Where were we? Stick, blame Blizzard. Yes, I'm always blaming Blizzard. When am I not blaming Blizzard, group? When have you ever heard me not blaming Blizzard? Recently, Light got his hotkey profile reset for no reason. It wasn't for no reason. There was a perfectly good reason for it. The reason is... Shut up, it's Blizzard. They don't need no other reason. Why would they need another reason to mess up your interface with the game? Alright, another Overlord coming in for a look-see here. This time 11 does manage to see, but by now it doesn't make too much of a difference. There is a reactor being set up here in the factory, so the starport is not going to pump out any... what's it? Not Void Rays. You know, Terran Void Rays. The Banshees! You know, Banshees, the Terran Void Rays. You don't need to facepalm. I am facepalming. I'm facepalming for you. It's already... Alright, so we have pistol snaps for when you do pistol fingers. But it's only audio. What do we do what do we do when I facepalm and it's only audio? Because I can do like the old like slap on the forehead thing. But that's more like a do, and less like a this guy's embarrassing me. I don't want to be seen here. Like there's different versions of facepalm that can work, you know. Anyway, we do have a lair on the way. Nihongo is going to be dropping. Creep spread is a little thin on this side of the map, but there are a lot of Zerglings and some Banes here. Snipe the Banes, snipe the Banes! Oh, one of the Banelings does manage to hit and clears up half of the fighting force here. Nihongo has to back away. Oh, group, please. I didn't switch the scene. Don't worry about it. Too late, I already worried about it. Yeah, look, it happens to the best of us. We do have an automated thing, but it doesn't work on replays. Not on replays, pause. Game pauses. When you unpause the game, you know, it's not automatic. You gotta remember it. Don't go piling up on Krupp. It's not her fault. It's a thing that happens. Anyway, Widowmine drop. I'm going to coming in from the north. The north. I don't know why I said that Britishly. The north. See, I'm leaning back, so it definitely affects my voice. It's just like I'm in chill mode. Like I'm done. I'm just in chill mode. Alright, we're coming in. I'm done. I'm out of chill mode. Chill mode is done. Okay, only 7 draws. Okay, we're back in chill mode. It's fine. It's not the worst. Could have been way worse. Oh, these Marines are so dead. They're so low on health. Right, bailing speed is about to finish. 11. Getting that creep spread all the way into the middle of the map. Very nicely done. Droning up real hard. Nihongo really hasn't done enough working damage at 11. He's going to have such a powerful economy. Nihongo is going to be chasing that. We're now getting a third 11. Already setting up a 4th base. Actually, this 4th base is set up. The hatchery that is being built is a macro hatchery. Widowmine drop. No reaction. Okay, there's a reaction. Almost. One Widowmine was thwarted, but the other one got the clump of drones. Oh, 15 workers in total. And 11 still ahead in workers. Gonna need some detection to clear those widow mines though. Otherwise they'll be annoying. Oh, did the medevac pick them up? No, the medevac is empty. The medevac is dead. And there's widow mine. Oh, that could have been a lot worse. The widow mine could have killed all of these Zerglings. Good creep spread there by 11. Taking control of the map. Now, Nihongo is racing ahead in terms of army supply, but as long as 11 doesn't trade too badly, it should be okay for the Zerg here. Nihongo splits another drop here. Widow Mine drop to the north, and Marine drop going into the south of 11's bases. Ooh, got not a perfect circle there. There is a lurker den and an infestation pit about to finish for Nihongo. This time the infestor is going to be much more useful. Fungals and lurkers. You're okay against Marines. Oh, Widow Mine hits. So many dead drones this game. Just for Widow Mine hits. 33 drones died this game. But 11 still ahead in the worker count by quite a good margin. Able to saturate all these 4 bases. They don't care about losing no drones. Hive is on the way, getting some spores for safety, just in case. Now the Marine harassment coming in here. This could do some real damage. Yeah, 17, 18 drones. Oh, 19 drones. This is the damage Nihongo was looking for and manages to pack away and leave with most of the Vikings. The Marines, same thing, unharmed. But Widow Mine drop is moving out? No, it's actually, I think it was, I think Nihongo used all army hotkey because the Widow Mine drop, oh, it's just a medevac, never mind. I thought that was the Widow Mine drop being set up there. Alright, so 11 re-droned back into having 80 drones. That means all that larva and resources were not used for army units, which means 11 is quite a bit behind in terms of the army supply, quite a bit behind in upgrades. Does have nice map control with all the creep spread. Oh, no spores here. If there were spores, that medevac would have been dead. Oh, there's one spore. One Widow Mine hit, gets 5 drones. Oh, the medevac does die, but these Widow Mines get 13 drones in total. 11 lost 65 drones this game. 65 drones. That accounts for most of the lost resources that 11 had so far in the game. And now Nihongo is moving in. Marines, Marauders, and Widow Mines. There's very little detection for 11. There's only one Overseer in this entire army. If that gets sniped, there's no way to deal with those Widow Mines, and they're going to be tough to deal with anyway. There are hydro discs here though, so there's some ranged attack, but 11 is out of Zerglings. Gonna need to try and get Nihongo to be baited into moving into these lurkers. But the scans are coming in, lurkers are being sniped, Widow Mines are not being dug in. This army is so low on health for Nihongo and has to back away. 5 drones died for 11, but that's about the extent of this attack. 11 still has a decent army. Nihongo has to rebuild a lot. Oh, the Widow Mine. It was left behind, that poor Widow Mine. It was so sad. Alright, 11 again droning hard. 76 dead drones in this game. Holy crap. This Widow Mine about to go off cooldown. Oh, but there's detection. 11's army is moving into Nihongo's third base. Oh, Widow Mine hits. 10 more drones dead. But Nihongo is starting to run out of army. Oh, 11 may be overbiling there. But the lurkers are dug in. There's no detection here. The Widow Mines. They're going to go off cooldown. Look at the entire army. Oh, they're going to... Okay, they're not going to hit anything. Okay, they hit some of the Ravagers and the Zerglings, but that's about it. 11 trying to snipe that planetary fortress, starting to work on these SCVs, biling them down, and it should go down. There we go. More Widow Mines coming in. Again, no detection for 11 here. So can't really deal with them until they shoot. And even then, they stay invisible. 16 SCVs go down and a planetary fortress. So Nihongo is on 3 bases. Going to retaliate at 11's 4th base, but there are forces to defend. Looks like it's going to be enough. And no detection. 11 just doesn't have any overseers. Against Widow Mines, there's no overseers. Alright, 11... just, you know what? 11 is just YOLOing through the Widow Mines. Just, you know what? Fuck it. Life is too short. They're +3 weapons and +2 armor. They're so dangerous. You gotta overwhelm them. Like so. Ooh. Alright. 86 drones died this game, by the way. Just in case you were wondering. We're at 86. And 11 is still on 80 drones. But starting to go behind in army, you know. Nihongo's production hasn't stopped. 11, gonna have to rebuild this. Finally, some detection. Gonna get some more lurkers. Oh, multi-prong coming in. Nihongo sending some, what is it, Widow Mines. They're gonna get shot! Hydralisks! Oh. Yeah. Funara. Funara medivac. Oh. 11, trying to find an angle here, but the Widow Mines are dangerous. Don't want to get close to them. The Hydralisks dish out so much damage though, and the lurkers take care of the Marines. GG's gold! 11 is on match point to get their revenge on Nihongo. Now that is a series. How about that? Huh? What happened? Nihongo dropped from the party. For some reason. Maybe they're having the same bug Kuro had. Yeah, that was very nicely done there. Man, Nihongo was just relentless with his Widow Mine drops. The Widow Mine drops, the Marine drops, just all the time. 11 just didn't have time to breathe, and it somehow managed to recover and get ahead and win. Very impressive. Alright, Nihongo is asking for a minute, which is fine, you know. Take your time. This is it. This is it. This is your chance to come back. If 11 wins another game, that's another championship for our American Zerg here. Nihongo. Gonna chill. Gonna look up which maps have the best 4 racks inside your enemy base. Sneakily thingy going on. Cheese available. That's the only cheese we saw today, right? Yeah. I believe that was the only cheese we saw today. that 4x inside your main base on Oxide. What a cheeky move. I like Nihongo. So far, they've shown us so many compositions and strategies. This is one of the most versatile Terrans we've ever had in our tournaments, including the professional ones. Alright, let's make sure we hydrate our Hydras. This is the final stretch. We are at 4 hours into the cast. Hey, Tronic Process, thank you for redeeming Stretch Your Roaches. So let's stretch our roaches. The right roach is stretched. Stretch the left one. And my roaches are stretched, my hydralisks are hydrated, my disruptors are drained, and I'm ready. Are you ready? 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 Are you ready for our next map, which is Death Aura? The deathiest of all the maps. All right. Let's make sure everybody's in their roles. Both players are prepared, so let's get right on to it. This may very well be the last game of the day. Delicate! One of the firstborn of the CranKy Duckling subscribers. We owe Dally 34 quacks. And she's going to get them right now. Quack, 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 quack. There we go. How about that? On point and on time. Alright, so 2 to 11, 1 for young. I can count. Welcome everyone to Death Aura. The deathiest of all the maps and the map pool. LE. LE, in case you did not know, stands for Lavatory Elitism. Lavatory elitism. That's when you have like bathrooms that are only available to the rich and the powerful. To the elite few, if you will. Oh, the poor people can use their own bathrooms, but we have our own bathrooms. That is inequality at its base. In the northwest corner of the map, on match point to win this entire tournament and have another championship on their belt, are Blue Zerg from the United States of America, representing Reason from the Ashes. Give it up for 11. And in the southeast corner of the map, all the way from the land of Russia, current reigning as the O champion, trailing by a point, has to win all 3 matches ahead of him to, this one and then another one. Well, 2 matches ahead of them in order to win a championship. Our Red Terran, representing Star Community and Russia. It's Nihongo. Right, that it also redeemed Hydrate your Hydra, so let's hydrate, everyone. Gotta make the special effects because it's an audio medium, you know. I gotta play it up for the microphone. Alright. No chicken starts here today. Well, now, on this map. Nice block on the 3rd hatchery by Nihongo. Trying to get, does manage to get that NG Bay block. So that's annoying. Doesn't have a lot of health though, and Zerglings are here, so not the hugest of delays, just a bit annoying. Nihongo again going for that quick command center. And 2 Raxes. Yes. Yes, it's gonna be that tricky thing again. There's gonna be a lot of Marines coming out. This is, yeah, this is some Wings of Liberty nonsense. Except in Wings of Liberty, we didn't bother expanding. We just made 3 barracks and just pumped out Marines and Marauders and nothing else. No Medivacs, no nothing. Aw, thank you, Dali. I am the best CranKy caster as always, right? I'm also the most humble of all the casters in the CranKy Ducklings roster. The most humble. None more humble than I. Alright. It's gonna be... The 2 tech labs gonna pump out the combat shields. That's the one. Combat shields and steam real quick. I said combat shields and steam real quick. There we go. We gotta get that get. Is that Marine Yaku blocked? I think that's Marine is Yaku cursed. Well, you know, we can float the barrel. I mean, no, it can go around. It can go around the. It's not Yaku cursed. I'm an idiot. Never mind. Don't mind about me. All right, 11 sees 3 Marines. So definitely should sniff out something suspicious. Gets a Roach Warren. Bailing Nest is already finishing up. Bailing Speed is Zergling Speed is finishing up. A Lair is on the way. 11. Sending some Zerglings out across the map to poke at Nihongo. Those are not Zerglings. Those 11. Those are not Zerglings. There's a 5 drones. Send the wrong unit. When you go back to the base, there's like a bunch of Zerglings that you're munching on minerals. Just like we don't know what to do with this. Why are we here? Alright, so 11 is going to have some stress ball banings. So something that's going to be able to deal with the Marines at least. If not the Marauders. Nihongo. Nihongo is not getting concussive shells though. Which is a bit... Oh, there it is, concussive shells. Okay, 11 sees what's coming. 11 knows. Starting Balings, starting Roaches. And getting everything clumped up here. The army is coming. 11 is out of position. Oh, gonna get this round. Keeping the Zerglings on the speed zone. This is gonna be tight. Yes, 11 gonna bring the Zerglings from behind and the Bane is gonna crush into the army. No splits for you. That is not a Terran army anymore. It is dead. 15 Marines, 4 Marauders. Moiderized. Very nicely done by 11. You know. Get the Zerglings with the surround, the Banelings for it. The wall is not a wall. The wall is not a wall. The Zerglings are in. There are a lot of forces here though. Gotta be careful. Gotta bring everything in, or at least contain Nihongo here. 11 getting 3 gases. Yes. And a 4th base. Ooh, and a macro hatchery. Ooh. This is gonna be tasty. Ravagers being nerfed here. Now 11 doesn't have a lot of forces in this position. Definitely not enough to punch through Nihongo's defenses. A tank is on the way for the Red Terran finally. In the meantime, 11 satisfied with sniping these supply depots. Just gonna supply block 11. The Banelings are a threat, but the Ravagers are not, and everything is going to get dieted here. The Roaches that are coming in are not going to be enough. Actually, they're going to die themselves, probably. The concussive shells are going to keep them here. 11 overestimating what Nihongo was pumping out. 11 doesn't have a lot of defense at all. Alright, 4 more racks is being made. What? 11 is going to go up to 7 Raxes, getting a 3rd base. This looked like such a great defense from 11, but losing all of these units out here for nothing is just put 11 behind an army, kind of equal in workers, so that kind of puts the Zerg behind. They establish a 4th base, so there's 11 does have that going for them. Getting upgrades as well. Double infestation bit? Is that a thing? Does that do anything? Doesn't do anything, right? What can you get? Like neural parasite and what's it at the same time? Do you even research it from the infestation bit, or is it like a? Yeah, it is from the infestation bit. And Bennings roll in. There's a crit spread. Split puppy. You're rolling to the Marauders. The Marauders are too beefy, and there's not enough Zerg left to defend. More Wolfers are coming in though. These Marauders are so low on health, with a tank at the back, dishing out so much damage. And now in position to threaten those bases. Queens are coming in from the back. No transfuses though. One queen will go down. More Ducklings coming in for defend. A bit of a sloppy defense by 11, but it does do the job. And going to catch this army. The tanks are unsieged. Nihongo overextending maybe? Question mark. That's a lot of Marauders are just so powerful. They do so much damage to the roaches. Oh, nice pickups on the tanks. But it looks like maybe no, 11 does not have enough. Nihongo bringing in more units across the map. The Zerglings get into the tanks, and Nihongo has to back away. More reinforcements are coming in, but 11 has enough to push this. Oh. Where is this game going? Ooh, 11 lost a lot of overseers. Yeah, sorry, yeah, overseers? No, the other ones. Overlords, that's the one. Super supply blocked. Oh, losing more, getting more supply blocked. Doesn't even notice it yet. Okay, there we go. There are the overlords being made. Nihongo manages to sneak around the creep spread. I'm going to get a beeline into 11's 3rd base. There are Bennings about, and the creep spread is not the best here though. The Zerglings get to the tanks. Bennings not quite hitting the Marines, but the tanks are out of the picture. So there's that. The Hydralisks aren't as threatened as they were before. But this is a lot of Marine water. 11 is bringing in more Banelings or morphing them in, but it looks like this hatchery is going to be deflated. Will it? No, 11. No focus fire. 11 bringing in the bangs. Feel the bang. Oh. 11 just about manages to defend that hatchery. And it's up and running. But how much more armies can 11 sacrifice to defend here? Look at the units lost tab. The trade is going heavily in favor of Nihongo so far. More Marines and Marauders are being pumped out. More factories are being made. The double infestation pits. And they have helmets. They have a face. It's so weird. It's such a weird building. So weird. Okay, Nihongo coming in for another try here. 11 coming in from behind. Your lurkers are digging in. No scan there from Nihongo. But a lot of the Zerg army gets deaded. And 11 has to back away to a more defensible position. Gotta defend that hatchery. It's so low in health. No energy for transfuses. Surprisingly, only 6 drones and 2 SCVs died this game. This entire game has been one army punching the other. There's one SCV just lazing around. Bob the lazy SCV. Alright, there's that, what's the name of this upgrade? The Lurkers, Adaptive Talons is coming up, as well as that spiny seismic spines thingy. There's Fusion Core and Liberators coming in. I do believe 11 made all the units. No Ravens. 11 hasn't made Ravens today. No, sorry, 11. Nyongo is what I mean. The Terran. Nihongo made all the Terran units except a Raven today. Am I right? Yeah. Just make a Raven. I'm gonna have a unit bingo, a Terran unit bingo. Alright. Creep spread. Not being very much replenished by 11, so Nihongo gonna be able to find some more angles to attack here, especially going into that 5th base. 11 has double expanded here. Oh, Nihongo gets to the other 5th base. Oh, but 11 jumps right on through here into the 3rd base. Digs the lurkers in and chases everything away. The Liberators are too dangerous to deal with, bringing the Hydralisks right onto them. Very ballsy move, but it seems to be working. Kill one of the Zraxes, but the tanks, but you can't run into them. Ooh, a bit of an unfortunate pathing for some of these Hydralisks. They run into the tank. This drop already killed one of the new bases. Another one is going to kill the base in the northeast for 11. 11 is in a lot of trouble. A lot of this, the future economy of the Zerg here is being destroyed, but punching back, chasing Nihongo away from these well-established bases. These orbital commands are in the air. They can't even scan. Nihongo landed them in order to scan and then floated them back. What a move. But it looks like 11 is going to build up a nice army supply. Wanna catch these minivacs! Very nice catch. Very lucky for 11. That was a lot of Nihongo's army supply. Oh! Command center, please! At 80 health. 70 health. 60 health. 50. 40 health. There's this attack on the 3rd base coming in again. 30 health. 20 health. 10 health. This command center used to be a command center. 11 is just punching Nihongo down to a very, very low economy. Now, 11 did lose the expanding bases, but the established bases of 11 are still up and running with 70 odd workers, and there's a good income on the Zerg side of the map, but not so on the Terran side. No! 11! Why are you siphoning the lowest health hatchery? 11, please, no! 11, no, no, no. No. What the? Oh, come on. 11. This is the Carbos cartoon where the Viper just ends up sucking all the health from the hatchery and kills it. Oh, that was so painful. Alright, Nihongo denying this base again. 11, I praised 11 so much. 11 is such a great positioning, having saved those main bases. But then 11 goes its own hatchery. Alright. Vipers are in position. Blinding clouds are going to be really helpful here. Going down the tanks, but the Marines and Marauders are so powerful. The lurkers get to them though. There's a lot of splash damage. They kill the Vipers. Is it going to be enough? It looks like 11 still has enough. And enough to keep on chasing. Nihongo has some units at home. I don't know if that's going to be enough to kill them. Whoa. This game is getting more and more epic. Oh, 11 running into the tanks. There's a scan. Everything here is going to be dying. That's so unfortunate for 11. More tanks are at the back there, but Zerglings do manage to get to them. Alright, the Medivacs trying to pick them up. Alright, they're gonna save one of the tanks. Still lurkers and Zerglings around here. Gonna make it difficult for Nihongo to establish this base. Oh, it's a lot of dead SCVs right there. 21 dead SCVs. Nihongo does have that ninja base over there to the west, but which is I think undetected by 11 so far. Yep, unscouted. Nihongo barely has any army to defend anymore. 11 is sacrificing a lot though. No, nothing being produced at home. 11 may be hoping that this is going to be the final blow that gets Nihongo to go GG, but Nihongo is going to be stubborn. 11 is going to have to make a lot of units very fast. Look at the army supply at the moment. Nihongo took such a beating, but still has some army working. Going to try and re-expand here. This is the main base being floated. So Nihongo is on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bases, but only on 30 workers. Oh, this is a highly oversaturated base. Nihongo is just going to kill everything in here. The Vipers are coming in. But there's nothing they can do, really. They can blinding cloud and buy some time. There we go. The Hydralisks and the Zerglings are coming in. They're going to chase Nihongo away. But 16 drones dead, 11. This was the main mining base for 11. We're gonna lose this new base as well, maybe? Lurkers coming in with the Hydralisks, chasing these tanks away. I haven't had a chance to breathe in 15 minutes. This game has been so back and forth. Oh, 11 pushing in too far into the concave of Marines and tanks. Nihongo with the scan gonna be able to take care of these lurkers. Maybe not the last one though. They are both back to such low army and worker count. Hold on, I need some oxygen. I need to hydrate my hydras. Alright. Look at this base manages to go up, but this is where we are now. This is the war. This is the front line. The drones just exploded into a billion pieces. Oh no. Oh, Nihongo with the drop. Going through that main mining base of 11 once more. They're able to do a lot of damage here. 11 just doesn't have enough to defend. And Nihongo in the meantime had so much production that now has the way bigger army. 11. Such an unfortunate move. Losing that hatchery cost 11 so much. That larva is clapping. Clappy! Yay! Clappy the larva! Clappy the kleine Larva. Clappy, clappy, clappy the kleine Larva. Alright, this hatchery going to go down as well. Yeah, Nihongo has this. 11 just doesn't have enough. There's no production, no gas income. 7 banelings being made. As long as Nihongo doesn't even need to dodge all of these, and it should be fine. Wow. That game went. That was a roller coaster. Yeah, that was the last mining base for 11. This should be a GG here right now. 11 has 0 workers. Can barely make any. Just hoping that the lurkers might do the trick here, but Nihongo just has so many orbital commands. I mean, 5 of them. There are scans for days. How many marines and tanks there are? 11 with a YOLO move here, trying to dig in front of the tanks, but there are enough scans, and this would be a GG here. GG. Wow. I am tired after this game. I can't imagine what 11 and Nihongo are going through. Alright, 11 already choosing Lightshade. We didn't have Lightshade already, did we? Ace match. Thank you for reminding me, Krupp. That was something. I need an oxygen mask to get me through this. Okay. This is it. Final game. What a rivalry between these two. So back and forth. So close. That was so intense. Nobody's asking for a break yet. I'm not bringing up 11's hatchery right now. We're going to be I'll clip that and ask 11 later. Nyongo is like, we know. 11 is, it's impossible to kill a Terran. Alright. Take a breather here. Yeah, that third tide survived so many attacks and then just died to a Viper. Alright. So, we've had enough of a break. Let's ask if our players are ready for the final game of the final match of the tournament of the day. Let's take this time to stretch our roaches a little bit. I am getting a little bit cramped. Look at that, we are at 4.5 hours. Everybody's ready. Good luck, have fun. Let's get to it. Boop, 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 boop. Trying to remind myself, how did that game even start? Yeah, that was like it was a 3 racks that 11 defended perfectly, and then just lost all of their units, and then wow, so many like attempts and blunders that game. It's such a great one. It's a great TVZ. All right, everyone. Welcome to the final game of the final match of today's Sea Duckling Open, the number 96, between these two champions, fighting over who gets to be the new champion. This game will be deciding that, unless it's a draw, but that's not likely. In the northwest corner of Lightshade, our blue Zerg, the current runner-up of Sea Duckling Open, representing Reason from the Ashes, currently sideways 2-2 in this series. All the way from the USA, give it up for 11. And in the southeast corner of the map, the current still reigning champion of Sea Duckling Open. Oh, they moved the SB so. Oof. It's a bit of a blunder. Current reigning SDO champion, all the way from Russia, representing Star Community. Also, currently sideways 2-2 in this final match. Our red Terran is Nihongo! So far, one of the more interesting and versatile Terrans we've seen today. There's a Reaper! A Reaper! Can you believe that? We are actually going to see a Reaper coming out here. Ooh, 11 with a quick roach Warren. 11 does not want another one of these long drawn out games. He wants to get a big beefy damage right at the start here. Sorry, gotta get my hydration filled up. Finish my water. Actually, I'm not gonna finish. I'm gonna leave a few more sips for later because I have no idea how long this game is gonna go. Because one guy is getting a bunker. The other is getting roaches. Oh. And so far, a lot of these players like cheeky, aggressive moves at the beginning of the game have turned out to be long-winded late game games. That was a sentence. Don't at me. Terran's Protoss is okay, but Terran's stonks, yeah. This is what happens when you don't have Protoss in the tournament. There's actually like real dynamic competition. This is what happens when the Protoss don't show up. There's a chance for like really great matchups to happen. Alright. Looks like the bunker will be holding here. Oh, the roaches chase those Ducklings. The SCV is away. More roaches are coming in. Alright. The bunker is gonna hold. Oh, one of the SCVs just went into the bunker. Oh, now there's a Reaper. I thought it was an SCV because it has like the jetpacks. Alright, so the roaches managed to kill the bunker, clear this mineral line. 11 droning up, getting a third hatchery. Fine with this early game aggression and the results it achieved. But thing is, Nihongo is pumping out marines and tanks. It already has a nice beefy army here. What does 11 have at home? One queen. Getting another one. That is it. 11 definitely not prepared for a retaliation. Let's see if Nihongo gives 11 the time to recover. And sending that Reaper to check on the third base. The Reaper is just going to chill out here with... Okay, there we go. It's moving in. More Rexes coming in from 11. And Steam is on the way. Lair is up for... No, sorry, Nihongo. I said 11, but I meant Nihongo. 11 is building a not a hatchery, a lair. Look, it's been a long week. And I woke up real early today because of storm, and I'm tired. And look, it's been a long tournament, and that last game definitely winded me. Like I felt winded. There was so much going on. I just realized like I haven't stopped talking in 3 minutes. I didn't even have time to breathe. You're doing a 3-minute play-by-play. Like, you run out of energy and oxygen. We weren't even on oxide. Actually, we were on oxide, weren't we? Was that oxide in the last game? Yeah, it was oxide. No, oxide was the first map in the final. So no, it was definitely not Oxide last game. I am capable of making deductions. I am smart. Speaking of smart, Nihongo setting up a drop. Overlord going to miss it. So I'm not going to see it coming. It's going to go to the third base. Not much to defend here. There's a queen. That's just easy pickings for a whole bunch of Marines with steam. They don't have combat chit just yet, but it should be ready with the drop. There you go. Started stepping in. Gonna kill 5 drones. So these Marines are going to have to be pushed away. $11 still ahead in workers. Very, very down in army supply. Getting some Baneling, getting some Roaches, now finally catching up. It's a very risky position for 11 there. To delay the army production for so long that Nihongo might have gotten away with a very strong retaliation. Liberators are on the way. I like it because 11 hasn't seen Liberators today, other than in the ones in the late game. So might not be prepared for Liberator harassment. What I really want to see is the Raven, because then we will have seen all the Terran units today. Nihongo massing up, got to get 3 tanks to siege up here, sending 1 Marine ahead to see what 11 has in store here, sees the main army. Gotta be real careful when coming in here, not to get surrounded or get caught out of position and unsieged. Third base is being constructed for Nihongo, not on location. 11 does have, what is it, the Overlords over there? Yeah, Overlords over the third base location of Nihongo. We'll see where those pop up. 11 on creep. Oh, just now starting bailing speed. Oh, but biting all the tanks. Very nice catch. Very nice. That puts a stop to this assault. But there's a drop in the natural base of 11. 6 drones killed it there. I'm not sure what that was. See what died here for the Terran. Is that the Liberator? Yeah, the Liberators are dead. I'm assuming those were the Liberators. Actually, if both Liberators got 6 drones, that's not the best of trades. Especially considering 11 was distracted at the time, so couldn't really respond perfectly well for that. Hydralisk's Den is on the way. 2 more hatcheries, one in the 4th base, one as a macro hatchery. Training speed is finished. Crispred hasn't really re-expanded here, but the Bile's almost getting that many back. Alright, Lurker then on the way. 11 really liking the Lurkers today. There's a drop in the main base of 11 though. It's messing up the forces. There is a Spine and even a Spore to deal with the medevac. Oh, Hydralisks, come join the fight, please. And thank you. Alright, this really has to be chased away. Decently done by 11, who is angling to attack Nihongo's natural base. Oh, gonna go into the natural base. The Bennings roll into the Marines, but miss them. More Bennings roll into more Marines. Good splits by Nihongo. The Zerglings are just munching on these supply depots. Now they're going into the mineral line while the army is distracted. The Biles landed over the tanks. It looks like 11 did it. There's not much army left for Nihongo to defend. There is a planetary fortress here, so if 11 just rolls into it and loses all of their units, that might be bad, but it looks like 11 is more careful about choosing these targets. We'll make sure to clear out these tanks. The natural base is cleaned up. Gonna snipe! Ooh, okay. Infantry armor level 2 completed. Is not sniped. There's a drop in 11's fourth base. It might actually get killed. Yes, it does. 11 does lose that hatchery. And again, dwindling the army supply, not replenishing the army supply. It's gonna really hurt 11 because Nihongo has been producing the entire time. You can't stop producing. I think 11 is just so concentrated on trying to get value in this attack, but there's nothing to defend against the retaliation. Okay, Nihongo manages to hold. Took a lot of damage, down to 29 workers. But 11's fourth base was dieted. 51 workers left for 11 and not much to defend. A lot of Hydralisks and Ravagers are being made, but they are on the way, as well as some Queens and Zerglings. It's a lot of army supply in production. Is it going to be ready in time? It's not in position, definitely. Oh, these Marines are so low on health already. They're gonna get stimmed. These Medivacs are mostly low on energy, so they can't really heal the entire army. Biles are going to keep this army from pushing forward. More Zerglings are coming in. The tanks are doing friendly fire damage. Lorca's digging in. But the scan is in. They're in range of the tank. That's a lot. Oh, Nihongo's army is deaded here. Nihongo overextending again. And this time, 11 is the one with the bigger army. Getting a fourth base, well, re-getting a fourth base. I'm seeing Cat going, congrats 11. They don't know yet. Shit ain't over. Shit ain't over. 11 is still in a good position right now, but we've seen 11 throw the game away before. Right, now this army, not in position. Coming in to defend that fourth base. Okay, it's close enough. And 11 manages to save that fourth base. Nihongo switches the drop into the main base. They have to chase it. There's another attack moving out towards the fourth base of 11. Going there on foot. So Nihongo is going to multi-prong and keep 11 stretched while building up the army. And just like that, Nihongo back on equal army supply. But 11 is going to be quite ahead in upgrades. Not ahead in bases though, not if you lose this one. Oh, the main army comes in. Okay, the Medivacs were destroyed. For a second I thought 11 might be biling their own hatchery, which is 2 games in a row to kill your own hatchery is not a good thing. Oh, Nihongo's moving up. No Medivacs. Going full anti-vax here. There's just one Medivac for the entire army. And it doesn't have any energy. And it's low on health. Nihongo seems like going a bit all in here. 11 just needs to be patient and use the lurkers to kill the Marines, and then, 11 will be fine. Opening up attack paths here. The Liberators take care of the lurkers, or at least push them away. Nihongo morphing in some more Ravagers. Oh, the tanks are such a great position for Nihongo. The Liberators are backing the Marines, the tanks are backing the Liberators. It's going to be very costly for 11 to kill this attack, but they're going to do it. The hatchery is about to go down. Nihongo is total stepping with the Marines. The Liberators are almost all dead. The Marines are not in range of the hatchery. Nihongo gets pushed away. But 11 now has 2 forward hatcheries that are very low in health. No high ground vision here to get the tank. There we go. Has managed to get the tank. Lurkers don't dig in fast enough. Oh, but now they have the high ground. This is just pure lurkers. It's not gonna be enough. Oh, okay. 11 is making way more roaches and hydralisks. Oh, now go moving into the lurker range. Even with the scan, the marines are just not enough. Now the hydralisks are in. Oh, I can take care of the medivacs and the liberators. There's a lot more coming in for 11, and Nihongo's just throwing this army. You're 17 minutes in. This game ain't over. Right. Let's breathe. Let's get oxidized. Alright, 11 pushing in here. Very precarious position. Liberators are going to be able to take care of this, the roaches and the hydralisks. There's no scan to deal with the lurkers, but the marines don't go into lurker range, so they can't really be targeted by them. Oh, marines are coming from behind. They're going to catch the reinforcements. So much of 11's army supplies in these hydralisks, but these marines are very low in health. 11 needs to find a good siege position, like so. Gets the liberators before they can siege up, and this orbital command dies. That was the natural base. It wasn't the main manning base, but a lot of SCVs died here. Going to push forward in camp the production of Nihongo, and it looks like maybe, just maybe, this is the final nail in the coffin. But remember those hatcheries that were low on health? Nihongo goes for the backstab with the marines. 11 does manage to clean those up and manages to camp the production with these lurkers. It seems like 11 manages to get the rematch here. Gets the revenge. Oh, the rivalry between these two. Their battle will be legendary. I can't wait for next SDO to see these two again. GG's gold. 11 is your brand new SDO champion, defeating the defeater of 11's last week. The defeater of the defeater. That was a sentence. An epic one. Nicely done. Wow. That was a very epic series. I am not disappointed. Oh. 11 is like giving me carpal tunnel all over again. Yeah, that was an intense series. Very nicely done. Remember, 11 was at a 1-point disadvantage going into this series. That was epic. Oh. So, that was it. That is it for today. We're at almost 5 hours. What an epic tournament we have for you today. Last week was an epic Master Swan Open. This was an epic Sea Duckling Open. What a great tournament. See, this is what happens when you don't have any protoss. Everyone is happy. The banned protoss. That's the conclusion we have here today. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, we have been the CranKy Ducklings. Stick around after the intro. We are going to raid some other StarCraft 2 related channel. So stick around to give them your love and our love and the support. I have been Steelmold, steel like the metal, mold like the thing you put the metal in so that it retains its shape when it cools down. You can find me on twitch.tv/steelmold, that is twitch.tv/steelmold, and on Twitter at steel_mold, that is steel_mold. Go there and at me, if you will. Thank you, Kuro, for being the production, the observation, and the co-castration. No, that sounded wrong. Co-castingation for today. You can find her at 16th Squad S on Twitter, 16th Squad S on Twitter, and 16th Squad Senseki right here on Twitch. Next cast is going to be in. So it's 5 o'clock. It's going to be at 2. So it's 5 to 7, 9 hours. In 9 hours, it's going to be Copa Hyperion, number 15, casted by Light VIP and maybe Oda Slim. I don't know. Hopefully, I haven't heard him in a long time. So come and join us. And of course, we have Grand Platypus open tomorrow, which is open for the lands of Oceania and Southeast Asia with no league restrictions. So go ahead and join that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Going to be casted by, I'm assuming, Yaku and Light, or Yaku and someone. Maybe Yaku and Quirky. I don't know. Anyway, check us on Patreon, !Patreon, and we'll give you that link. Go ahead and support us if you liked what you saw today. Consider doing that, or subscribe right here on the CranKy Ducklings channel and get some of those wonderful emotes that we have. We have a whole arrangement of them. Speaking of emotes, stick around for the raid. Spam some of our emotes in the raidees chat. So just to show our support. And that will be all from us for today. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the game. Keep on breathing. Stretch your watches. Hydrate your hydras. Drain your disruptors. Get good. And prosper. Goodbye.